I think mine's like 8.
Whoever's got the best persuasion.
Oh, because
persuade
I never
Ron.
restarted the damn
We'll do it
screen.
together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go first because you have +6.
All right.
But like, yeah.
Yeah. We need to go back to Rodheim and bring him to fight the dragons.
Alright.
We've decided. I think
that's probably a pretty solid decision.
Rolling. Might as well
like
But I just
rolling
work here.
joint
I don't
persuasion.
I'm going to use my voice
can
of
all-
authority and bellow.
all persuade him.
Right on!
As you look back towards the fortification and see the carpet of fungus that is actually thickening up, and see Rodheim appear
Maybe
upon
we should have given him a jetpack.
the rooftop of the building, you can see the fungus, the little caps, like something out of a Nightmare Super Mario Brothers YouTube video, just carpeting across everything, just one after the next.
We need to pull his dart out of the mecha suit before it infects him.
As you guys watch the whole of the carpet keep going, and only a moment later reach Rodheim. As he's swatting and a flamer turns on and burns a bunch of shit around him, they continue to sprout up over the top of him like a strange wig, rivering up over his head and solidifying as a carpet of gray and burying him.
I start blasting him off him with Eldritch Blast, and we try and pick him up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You do so. You note that it's thickening and the Eldritch Blasts splash against the various mushrooms. And while they singe and burn, they also increase in size exactly in the direction of the strike. And you yourself feel a strange vibration, even though you're situated however high up. And for a moment, you get a strange glimpse. What the fuck? Why is this not playing? Piece of shit. Oh, there's days. Today is fast turning into one. Yeah, nice. Okay, whatever. A tense moment where you get a flash, an image of tendrils clawing up out of the ground, and it shows from your vision as you're gardening, puttering around. The only times you might have puttered around is when you're doing alchemy or something, or gardening for like potions and etc. But it shows you these sorts of memories all amalgamated into one sort of mutation of them, if you will. And you recognize this sort of illusionary stuff as it affects upon your mind. But as you look around yourself and you see the whole of the garden house stretching away in all directions, and these massive looming caps of fungus situated aside you, coming out of the darkness, as you sight upon them, glancing at them to see them disappear in the shadow a moment later, you see yourself puttering around in the dirt as tendrils are slowly curling up your arms, and you're just planting a mushroom as you yourself are like slowly getting absorbed by, and they start growing out of your arms for a brief moment. This all like kind of floods through your head in a flash as you come to and you look around yourself and look down and see the whole of the base, like I say, getting totally absorbed in this and carpeted, and a moment later the whole of it,
Can
the
someone
whole
use,
base.
like,
I want to call that.
cone of fire real quick? Burn them off?
Well, I want to call down like
Aramar.
a sacred flame.
I was right, Aramar. No, sorry, I
What's
said
Aramar?
Aomar. Yeah, it's Aramar. It's close.
No, that was.
I did not
the
learn
vision I
his
got.
name in the first campaign.
I
This
shot
is
it with the
updating.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
proactive.
it's stronger.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said you were rolling the turn. Like, did I miss it?
Because when we went to the sanitarium, I found it all out.
Yeah, that's right, when you got committed.
So everything in
So it's almost time to see the conclusion of that one. Oh, you guys gonna like so in any event,
Yeah.
Can I You guys
cast
are watching-
down sacred flame on him?
yeah, man.
And
Sure.
it's like
On who?
On the. So he's covered in spores. You said.
Oh yeah, it's turning into a thick carpet. Of
So if
take
he's covered in spores,
He
I
can
can
take
cast
it, yeah,
sacred
do that.
flame down, and it'll just like blast the shit on top of it. Yeah, that's perfect. Do that.
Yeah, do that.
So 2d8
Like you put a
damage.
lighter against an old
If that
sauce.
doesn't work, could I
Old fuzzies.
theoretically destroy water in the mushroom? Because I
Yes.
can destroy water.
I mean, no. And I thought you were talking about like blight. Blight does that. If you had blight, you could thoroughly do that. Huge damage.
Could you imagine looking at the BBEG and just being like, destroy water?
Yeah.
It just fucking withers. Like,
That's what I was thinking.
Just like control water. Could it control the water in somebody's skin? No,
What
sorry.
ending?
It was
Doesn't work that way.
8 damage on a dex saving through 2.
He's gonna fail and take 8 damage.
So mushrooms for
The mushrooms take 8
as wide of an
damage.
area as I can.
I'm just gonna write that
cast
down.
down.
No, that's sacred flame. Carpet of mycelium regenerates
As
300.
wide of a burst as I can.
Scorch earth. So the mycelium network regenerates 300
With
hit
divines.
points, and that patch grows thicker as a result. Actually, it's
With
burning.
with divine.
It's literally burning. I want to say it ignites. It's totally evil. Oh my god, those fucking
Radiant
evil
damage.
mushrooms. Burst into flames, acrid smoke pours off them as you watch more mushrooms
Okay, I just want to detach
just
Rockheim.
growing over top and dousing the fire as it regenerates 300 hit points.
Are we able? So how
Can
far are
we-
we from Rodheim now?
You guys are quite literally like the Sistine Chapel painting. You're right there. And Rodheim. There's like a little jar, although he has no face. He's a jar.
Can we try and grab his fucking?
Am I able to
as we
just
fly by?
brute sheer strength reach down and twist the canister so it unlocks and just rip
He's
it
been
out?
again carpeted,
Type 2.
so you don't even see him.
No, but
you
like
see
the hump.
the shape of him.
Yeah, can I just like grab it and just brute force the
Alright, well, if his
Yeah.
head's already
Yeah,
covered,
of
I don't
course
think
you
we can touch it.
You can thoroughly do that.
Are you gonna risk getting
Can I-
affected?
Yeah, if his head's
You get
already
affected.
covered. Like if his
That's
head's
gonna
already
this is zero covered in mushrooms.
This is a 0 chance mission.
I think he's meaning that we're just supposed to leave him. He Is everything
just said
we do-
that they regenerated for 300 hit points. There's no chance.
He doesn't want to give us a big brother.
Kind of the hints that I'm getting that we're supposed to
I
leave
just
him.
wanted to rock.
We all
We all wanted
something.
the battle
I
pass. We
understand.
wanted all the things he's
To
taking
Aaron
away
Gray.
from us.
Okay, then let's just fucking go like we were saying.
Terrible things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes tragic, terrible things happen.
That's true.
I can put him out of his misery.
No, that's not right. My boy Blue.
I will. Can I like cast Spare the Dying on him quickly as we're fleeing, just to like stabilize him, so we can maybe come back and revive him?
I don't think so.
I want to say that as close as you guys are, you can actually with your 15 passive perception hear him. I'm okay. I am in here. It's very dark. I cannot see any longer. My nipple sensors do not work. But I am okay. But I think you should go get help.
Does lightning?
I think this is beyond us. I don't think you can do anything here on your own. I'm suggesting possibly you need bigger solutions than you can possibly provide at your particular power level. I'm just saying.
DM's never nudge. Move on.
I understand that I'm very muffled and you cannot understand me because you shouldn't be able to, for I am underneath the carpet of fungus. But I am okay. I'm not dying. I am just buried in a brain in a jar. But thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Let's go.
Okay, so we speed up. Lightning whips
That's
the.
totally what Ron said.
He's like,
Asher Mike jokes and he's like, it's okay. He's all right.
Watched him fall apart.
Okay.
Right?
John.
He might be possessed
Super
by the
sour.
fungus to tell you that. I don't
Oh,
know.
you brought gay bacon?
Yeah. Sour. Do you want?
Gay bacon. I want some gay bacon. Gay bacon. Oh shit. Gay bacon.
Oh shit,
One.
gay bacon.
Not enough for everybody. Take one.
That's right. I don't take on. I was kidding that. I like that stuff.
No questions?
I don't like gummies and such.
Oh.
Like I'll eat them now and again, but I'm not a fan. That's it.
One left. You sure?
Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Okay.
I mean, it's my favorite thing, but I'm going to say. With that, what do you do, guys?
I assume they have a nice big balcony we can land
We
on.
finally overcome the Rodheim hump. Now are you going to Three Trees?
Aaron Garden!
You keep saying that, but I need a consensus here.
Vote. Aaron Garden, yes? Or Tree Trees?
I mean, you're not even driving the bike.
I personally don't care about purchase.
So Aaron Garden, because you said Aaron
Yeah,
Garden.
I'm
I said I would just go with the majority vote.
Aaron Garden.
The catamaran begins to pick up speed heading towards the Dark Capital. There it stands, the black silhouette of the kingdom's castle, the miniature kingdom within a kingdom. That place, the noir citadel that it is.
Okay, that is better.
The shaded, shadowed thing, that Horizons element that everybody knows and few can name.
It's like a black castle.
Oh, is it like a city-state?
The big old middle finger of the Iron Garden from on high, so far and distant away from everything that civilization holds dear.
Irony.
Oh, there's one left.
Abandoned the beautiful fucking Far Seas fucking New Orleans for some dingy ass city.
Going from Mad Max land now. But the scenery quickly changes
Harrenhal.
as you head from the outpost away. Taking flight, over top the carpet of green, there's a tremor from down below. A tremor that runs deep behind you. In throughout the horizon, you watch birds scatter from the trees and cackle that you recognize adjoins the worms screaming in the background. And every one of you suddenly senses a strange nausea that takes place and washes across you. And as each of you is hit with this strange vision, you hear drumming for a moment, and all of you might think it's your companion, but you know it's not you. And you know the tune, you recognize the war march of those who once ruled over this place, and still do in a way. And you can hear the strange, maybe some would find it delightful, singing of a human boy amidst it all, where you hear the lizardly march of those who command this place, this exotic and terrible expanse. You can hear one human boy crying out his version of the song's lyrics in common. That said, a lot of you, as you fly over the carpet of green, how lush and beautiful it is.
Where's your guy? Oh, over there on the big thing.
Where's your guy?
Yeah. Watch as a singular head rises up in your consciousness, and as you blink, see it situated there.
How high are we? I thought that looked suspicious.
You guys are quite a ways up, actually. As this thing comes up to meet you,
Is it flying or is it?
it's not. It's just sticking up right the fuck out of the forest. And if I could just find everyone's favorite celebrity here, and it's every time that I need the 1 minute.
Now, is this like a living giant snake, or is it supposed to be like a dragon?
It is a giant skeletal snake that
Okay.
fleshes itself out as it comes up out of the horizon. So if you will, imagine bones kind of assembling themselves up out of the jungle.
Oh.
And as they do, the skin comes a moment later.
Oh.
And from that skin sits up the smiling form of its rider, situated on its back. We'll use this kid for now. As this thing, look at them. And at that, it leaps forward towards you, and everybody can roll me initiative. Who's piloting the catamaran formally, by the way?
13.
Does it need a pilot, or does it just take our destination, basically?
So, yes. It doesn't need a pilot. You can just we're going to go there. But in moments like this, someone can kind of take manual control. But given that it's got 2 magic carpets, that both take instructions separately. In this case, that might be an issue. So who's piloting it is really a question of what two individuals are piloting the captain.
Technically, I am, and Kirk is.
Okay.
Is it a strength or dex thing?
It will be a dexterity and intelligence and wisdom thing. As it'll be it'll be perception, and acrobatics.
Yeah. Perception and acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm medium at those.
Whoever's piloting it.
I am expertly average in all those things.
Yeah, it's really. So okay.
20 on, 23 on initiative.
I'll put you at the top. I feel confident about that.
20.
Skarsgård with the 23. Nesty with a 20. Since we're alternating here. Oh my gosh. Draxus.
8.
With an 8. I'm sorry, Draxus. I had faith. You let me down.
Should have used the dice.
For Alyssa? That's why I tell people, use the real dice. You'll feel less bad about it.
9.
And 9 for, oh my god, where are you in here? Delilah.
What'd you get?
Once the real dice
I
fail
rolled
you,
nine.
you can physically punish them.
It's true.
Impressed.
Oh, I already rolled. That's
Roll
my 10.
better.
10 plus bonus brings me right there underneath ST.
Fucking
Stars bad with a 23. That is a terrific roll, and we'd like you to take the initiative.
Well, I
Are
want
you
to.
flying?
Yeah.
You're all flying as you
Can
walk.
we just, I don't think we can beat this thing.
We might be able
I don't
to
think we
run.
can win. Like if we can, like, what's the speed of that thing?
We should try and
120?
run.
Is that the what? Is that
Do we
whisper?
run it?
among
Because it's a
his back?
snake on the ground.
It
Do we not
seems
just
like
blast
a
it out?
young boy with a mask hanging off his belt.
Yeah, that's right.
We can start arcing up too.
And his
Some
head. Be
Oh,
that of
right.
a skeleton.
Yeah, he's a snake on the ground.
You got
with
no wings.
white hair that turns brown.
Just a
Or
slither
black,
snake.
actually. Also with black hair.
How high did you say we were? Like quite high, you said?
Are you seeing this, man?
This thing is gigantic. You guys are probably situated, let's say, 50 feet up off the ground. The tallest trees reaching to about 40, 50 themselves. You guys aren't really going that high.
So we're skimming the treetops, basically.
Not, you're not in danger of crashing into them. They gotta be at least like 20 feet.
Did
let's
either,
just try and get
most
either
of the
of you
time.
guys beat him
We're
in
high on
initiative?
this fucker.
Did
Yeah.
either of you
Yeah.
beat him in initiative?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So it's Scar's bad at the moment.
Yeah. So are you flying this with, like, are you one of the guys flying it? Can we pull it, like, as high?
Do I need to hold action until his Kirk's turn? So we'll do it together?
No,
you
you can
just
just
go.
declare that when he goes, your movement will be to move up with the thing. You can still take your action just fine. Your action is your action. Your bonus is your bonus. Your movement is all the carpet.
So you could double move, and we could get the foot moving.
Yeah, that's true. I will allow that. If both of you double move, like both of you batten down, then yeah, that's fine. You
But
can
it's his
double move.
initiative after you.
Okay.
You'll have to no. My initiative comes
I'm next.
after Nesty. So Skarsgård, Nesty, me, then Alyssa, Delilah. Delilah comes just
So
before.
that's what I'm asking.
Oh, fucking
Do we have to wait till
baby.
Delilah's turn to move? And
Yeah.
you'll be able to go before we're
I'm not sure
Ah,
their movement works
yes.
together because they're on the carpet. I think it's just my movement.
But we're together.
So you're saying that I should hold
Yeah,
my
I'm not-
action until.
That's
Kirk's
for
turn.
He's then
discretion.
going to be able to hit
No,
it.
no, 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 no. I'm saying your move. If you want to move around on the carpet, it means you're not in place and surfing the carpet.
No, I want to.
No, he wants to carpet.
Yeah. So you guys
All this
surf
one
the
is-
carpet. So you're in place. So your movement is the carpet's movement.
Right.
So you're on this side, right? And then you're also steering the carpet. You're there. If you do not sit surfing the carpet, if you're moving around on the catamaran, then that's your movement.
Right.
That's separate from the carpet.
Gotcha.
The carpet is considered like on autopilot at that point, right?
Okay.
But if you're surfing the carpet knows, the carpet takes attention. It's two carpets, you guys are gonna work in tandem. Your move can work on a trigger, that's fine. I do what he does on his turn. This is fair. As far as your action and your bonus, take him as normal. The action economy otherwise is fine.
Are
So
they
you can
single?
attack, you can talk, you can whatever the hell you want.
Cast spells.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I want to cast this spell yet. I just want to ask him what his intentions are, what he wants.
You get a brief flash, all of you, as this massive visage of the snake simply slithers like in the distance, and then it's like superimposed over top you, massively imposing, and then it disappears, and it's like a snake in a cage, and the kid is feeding it, and it feeds it like a frog, and then a human person, and the thing like eats it, and he just smiles at you, and you guys look at each other, and you're all a bunch of kids nobly dressed, situated on a bed in a bedroom as you're looking out over the whole of like a beautiful landscape and a well-manicured yard. And is that the clearing? No. You remember that clearing. You just saw that statue, didn't you? Of that man situated staring out across the horizon. You're pretty sure. But you can see a fortification slowly being built up. And the kid feeds a lizard person that you think you recognize. Isn't that the guy from the tapestries? Aerocash or something? That's what his name is, isn't it? In any event, as the snake eats him, and each time he eats one of these guys, I want to say, he eats the human, he's like, secrets. And then he eats the, a miserable pile of secrets. And then he eats the lizard, he says, violence, predatory. And the boy looks over and he giggles and he says, what do I want? And you guys like come to, and you can see this thing crash through the trees, and it comes up a moment later as you get the flash again, and he's feeding like another frog person, and Dimbostra eats him.
I knew it was him.
And he says to you, Dimbostra loves commerce. It leads to more secrets. As all this occurs, it comes back to the boy a moment later, superimposed where you guys saw the visage of the snake a moment ago. And he says, just what everybody else wants. And he's just like smiling, kind of that innocent smile, and there's a weird glint there. But as he looks over towards and pulls out another thing to feed it, and you're not sure what the hell he's pulling out, but it looks like a little, lump of black solid tar in like a pill form. It's got a bunch of fungus growing off it and everything. And Dimbostra kind of like smile, like as much as a snake can smile and look, gives you that side eye that a snake's got, right? As it's, and it just eats the fucking black pill, and you watch it. Each of these things produces a nice thing going down the pipeline of Dimbostra's body. As he says, Dimbostra likes what we have. But the kid looks over and says, but things have to change. And you guys come to, and you guys are still watching this thing like slowly come out, and like leaves are blasting off it as he comes up, and over lies were told. People die. And you guys are hearing all this slow motion is taking effect, and you guys are trying to deal with it all, and there's a nausea taking over as you're watching it all take hold and take fold. And finally, the boy says, just wanted peace. And suddenly it's like, fast forward, and this thing's so far away from you guys. Just so far away, so distant, rippling through the horizon, and you're not sure if it's real or not. But you guys are getting further away, and the figments are fading slowly. The birds are still rushing away from where you watch the snake just undulating in the distance. It's back to you guys. You guys can have your turn.
We should all fly up just in case that they come attack them.
Yeah,
So,
their elevation.
Just for the record, that will be like my turn throughout that all. So again, you guys can go through your initiative. So there's Nesty, Draxus, Skarsbat, Delilah, Alyssa. Or sorry, I read it wrong here. Sorry, Skarsbat, Nesty, then myself, and then it's Alyssa, Delilah, Draxus. So.
I'm not fucking with the god. I'm out of here.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
All of us want to leave.
We all want to get out.
What's more though, is that you guys are now doing what then? You guys aren't out of combat. Your initiative is still initiative. But Nesty and Alyssa, and then Delilah and Draxus, what are you guys doing?
Double move. I'm out.
Right? You guys are doing that, so that's fine. So as I resolved at the end of his spiel, you guys have put distance between yourselves, like I said.
When he's saying he just wants peace, what do you think that means?
Well, he said he just wanted.
Just wanted peace. Okay.
Can we roll?
There's an
Can we roll
important
insight
difference
for that? Like, will possibly attack us?
You don't even have to really roll insight if you're from this place. You know this place has had a tumultuous history, but you don't know who this kid is necessarily. You can roll history or insight for that.
No, yeah, I'll give her one of them.
Oh wait, I'm not gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at dice.
That's fine.
Good, because that was geez,
Just about that
that was
roll.
terrible.
It was
You were viewing, judging it.
But I'm not gonna even look at it.
Oh, nice. 19 plus 1.
17.
19.
My guy's not from here. I wouldn't know like super
Nat
specific
20,
history.
21. I've heard songs.
Nice.
You have. In fact, you even spent some time living in Grassroots, where you would have got the fucking double barrel face full of the history of this place. But what's more is that you know intricate details about the history beyond the songs, and have even spoken to one Tim Bird, who is responsible for the murder of the original Cropus. Hey, Lucian Cropus, son of Hiram Cropus. And you think about the whole of this, and you remember reading about Hiram and his father, Vader Prior, who had brought peace to this place. But the strange peace that was not understood by nobles, as you heard it, caused a great deal of confusion and either reverie or disdain amidst the nobles of the kingdom. Not that the kingdom could do much about the expanse, your home. They couldn't touch this place, and that's what angered them. Humans with their hubris. You know all this because your people had to deal with the fallout afterwards. Those Shiv that tried to help and save this place. You know that history as well, having been involved at some level. You know that there were those who tried to help us, but didn't know what to do about yay or nay.
No.
Didn't know how to address whatever that might come their way. The war was strange, and it was open to discernment and interpretation by all sides. The Shiv were one of many victims, and you know that they, amidst many, fell to not just the lizards of the Siskel, but the soldiers and influences of the Urn Gardens as well.
So I could have been getting it wrong this whole time, but aren't they the Civ?
The Civ, yeah. What did I say? The Shiv?
Yeah.
I did that, didn't I? Shit, Civ. So
Yeah, I was just like,
I've got it written down too. Terrible,
They're a knife?
right?
the knife of justice.
As they were, yeah. So with a nat 20, a lot of you guys actually know pretty much everything that led up to what was the Civil Wars, but the major details of how history led up to this place escape most, unless you really delved into the noble hierarchy and bloodlines and etc. That said, nat 20, you have a handle on that and more because you had an inside track, and many of you might have for one reason or another. It was a very intimate civil war, that one, with many connections tightly woven. With that all said, as this thing crashes and undulates in the distance, and you make the connections to put together that this is one of history's finest, he who is known as Whisper, the son of a friend of the Cropus family, done in by some tragedy, done in by some strange skullduggery. I was looking for a different word.
Mantle.
Well done, actually. 25 experience all around.
So, are we going to be able to outpace him? Sounds like we are outrunning him.
It does, doesn't it?
And it was, so the feeling we get is that it was definitely hostile.
Mm-hmm.
How far is he from us?
At this point, it's a growing distance. You guys are at this point getting to 60, 70, 80 feet as you're
I'll
pulling
shoot
away.
some Eldritch Blast at him as we're flying away. Why not?
Good.
Yeah. Something on that. 4 and a 3. So that round didn't work out.
A 4 and a 3.
Well, plus
You watch as both shots sail away, and you're like, got him, as they like sail perfectly. You even do that wanted thing where you like watch this twist the bullet, and like, meow, and it spirals, and you're just like, wow, that's cool.
Who's that lame X-Men chick with the yellow coat? I like Jubilee.
You guys can make me dex saves, all of you.
Can I do a strength save?
The whole of this, yeah. Actually, you can make me an acrobatics check, really, if you like. This thing comes up through a lot of you guys a moment later. Blasting up, disappearing from you, and exploding from underneath. You guys can also make me a dex check, or strength check, actually. Strength save.
17 for the acrobatics.
Perfect.
And then strength.
No,
save.
you're good. I just need a strength save there. So we'll call that a strength save.
Acrobatics or the dex?
You guys can make an acrobatic save.
Can I do
Acrobatics
6.
sucks.
19.
21.
Can't do athletics. Hold on.
No, it's acrobatics. You guys are twisting through the air.
I am not twisting. I am cannibaling.
I would like you to make one more acrobatics save.
You have guidance.
Yeah, but it's not that good.
Oh.
1.
Anybody wanna?
I'll try.
I told you, cannibal.
Yeah!
17.
Awesome.
Laughing all the way.
You are flung into the air, and a moment later, caught in this thing's mouth.
Oh
I like that guy.
no!
That was a quick fail. I'm sorry. Dimbostra literally swallows away your companion as he blasts through you. And what was your save?
19.
19, terrific. You managed to, and Draxus rolled 17. Terrific. You guys save yourselves as this thing's gone vertical as such, and it's just like through the air as you're sailing as such against this thing, just holding on, and watches Dembosher eats away the goblin.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
use my channel divinity.
Your green-skinned friend just.
Perfect time for me to use protection from divine being.
This thing twists around and saves you guys a moment later as it recovers itself. And as you, do you actually have something to say?
Fuck no.
Oh,
I
I
was
was
gonna
actually just thinking. I was like, "Fuck, would I?"
What ability do you have?
So like this happened. We were on the same carpet, so it happened within 30 feet of me.
Sure.
I'm gonna use my rebuke to violent.
dead on that. It has to get away from me.
So what have you done to him? How much damage is he dead? Oh,
He's
You
been
got that shit?
swallowed.
Well,
fucking right. So is he dead?
is this?
No.
Distant Whispers actually.
He's out of line of sight.
What damage?
So
did he
before, as he was
None.
falling,
Yeah. So if I use Dissonant Whispers on it, it has to get away from me.
It's true, but you are swallowed.
Yeah,
Which
but
means
it
he'd have to
would-
spit him out.
It would have
He
to
ate a-
puke you up.
He ate a bad goblin. Yeah.
But you also haven't taken any damage.
So
I'm just asking if it. What does it require for a reaction, or is it an action on your turn you're talking about? I'm just trying to establish timeline here because everyone's throwing stuff at me at the same time.
I was even gonna ask. Like,
Yeah, I know.
is it possible that I would have been able to
One
vortex warp him before he
I'm
was
like, somebody close
swallowed?
to my little friend. He
One
takes
action?
damage.
Okay, then we'll get there in one sec. And everyone's trying to save your ass first. Let's see where we go with that. So,
Well, I was saying, would it be possible if I was able to see him and vortex warp him before he was swallowed?
you were in the middle of your own save. I would say no, unless you want to take that save at disadvantage. Your call for the sacrifice.
I'll inspire you.
In which case, I will allow the save to stand,
Okay.
or you can re-roll your save and take that inspiration. I wasn't going to give you disadvantage, but you can roll it at advantage. Your call on that, little bargain.
For the vortex warp?
Yes. You don't have to make it in blood, but damn, do I feel good about these little deals.
Well, the thing with
I should run
vortex
for
warp
president of the United
is
States.
it's actually a constitution save that he can choose to fail to be teleported.
Right, but that's not the issue. The issue at hand is whether or not. Okay, so you don't have to make a roll for the thing.
That's just it.
So, okay, yeah, gotcha. So, yeah, there's no roll outside of that. So, there's no gamble on your part. Okay, so you're safe then. If he's willing to inspire you, I don't need another
Okay.
save from you, and that's that.
Do you want to get vortex to safety?
Sure.
I mean, you. Why not?
The way this is fun.
Hey, man. To each their own. Gotta ask. Consent.
I'm like, if you just one shot at my friend, you're taking equal damage.
There's a moment where. Now, you can do this on multiple people at once?
No.
Okay.
That is a one-person kind of deal.
The little spell set?
It is a level 2 spell slot. Level 2 spell slot, which I have 2 of.
So, and is it a reaction?
It's an action.
Oh,
That's why I was asking if it was.
oh, my apologies.
Oh.
So yeah, if this is happening on turn, then you go before me. So yeah, that's legal.
I guess your character's pretty small, right? I'm pretty small.
Tiny.
You're on the bike.
What the fuck?
Do you put him in front of you on your lap, or do you
No,
put
he's
him
the
behind?
sandwich in the middle.
Cream filling?
My little Oreo
Yeah.
A
filling.
little bit
Yeah.
of Oreo food. All right. As this happens,
Yeah.
whoa!
I got one armor as Sigmund, one armor as
I
you.
put my hand on him. I got you, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
well
is this,
done.
did this
Number
guy
one.
like fly into the air, or is he just that long?
No, he fucking disappeared and appeared underneath you because he's a goddamn god and he's pissed that you tried to shoot at him.
So he just
He was choosing to fall behind its fucking Dembastra and he blasts underneath
Yeah,
you
I don't know
guys.
why you took a shot at a
Fuck.
god, dude.
Yeah.
He blasts underneath you, fucks your day.
We all
and
shake
then-
our
hold on,
head.
hold on. Here's the best part. Then you guys deny him a snack. As you're whisked away, I want to say, there's a moment where you watch as all fades into darkness, and you're watching as literally him, the great god Dembastra, the great snake, he, keeper of secrets, he who slithers, he who holds, he who coils all, is about to swallow you. And you almost feel like, what a way to go.
There's saliva all
Hello,
over you.
darkness,
No, not
my
even.
old
There was
friend.
a maw and the humidity, but then just literally, I don't know if you know how a vortex works, but there's like a streak of light that starts from a laser pinpoint, like an Akira satellite strike, and then a moment later it grows from you, flourishes the fuck out, and a moment later, you emerge, as I imagine, quite violently upon this motorcycle. So tell me about vortex warp here and how that delivers an individual. Because it's not teleport. It's not a nice, clean, apple.
The target is
incorporated.
teleported to an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range.
It is not a clean fucking warp.
I'm
There's
picturing
something
an
else here.
ungraceful nightcrawler.
The only other thing it says, it must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze.
Okay.
Which is why I asked, his character's
Okay,
pretty
cool.
small, so he.
I thought there was another aspect to this, like the thunder jump or whatever the fuck. All right, I'm glad to hear that. In that
Thunder
case,
muffler.
so I don't need the paper company after all, the lightning company. I don't need another roll or save then. If it's a clean fucking jump, then yeah, the fucking
It's like a gentle hand, just
Nightcrawler
grabbed him,
style bump
pressed him into safety.
will work. And with that, you end up on the bike, just between them, ever so nestled and squishy. But as this thing, what? Looks over towards,
Does it chomp a few times looking for
Hey.
his meal?
they took my snack. Where are you? They took my snack. And
As we
little boy
fly
is
off.
gonna be like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I think they learned a lesson. You hear this echo across the horizon as you guys are flying off in your various directions, having recovered on the catamaran and such. He doesn't give any further chase. He just fucks your moment. But as this happens and the boy kind of gives him a nestle and you see the skull-headed, black-headed kid give a grin, because that's really all a skull can do.
Kind of turn back and give him a salute. Good day, dude.
The kid doesn't give you a salute back, but he continues to just pat the snake on the head and stare at you with those empty sockets for eyes. As you guys caress the horizon, smooth and sleek, quickly as you can. Memories fizzle in and out of your minds. Remnants of what Dembastra leaves inside your head echo upon you as you make your way away, quick as you can, towards home, best as you can call it that.
Forbidden secrets.
Any secrets?
Good boss trick. Keeper of secrets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He knows
He's
all
like
that shit.
Snaky Vecna.
I didn't realize he was like a god.
Really?
I missed that part.
My exact thing before we took off was,
After two
I don't want to
seasons-
fuck with a god. Is what I said.
That
that's what you
also. That was literal.
How
Oh
was
yes, I
supposed to know
see.
what you meant by it?
I was quite literal.
But as you guys head away from this disaster of a moment, you see on the horizon the Black Citadel present itself. The massive spires of it, gothic and foreboding, tickling the stars as you come towards it. The darkness that is enveloping this area is a natural one, you're relieved to think. And as you see the horizon down below, you see something alarming. Is the dots of white, the Gorillians. All of them, so many of them, but amidst them, you hear the roars of many other things. You realize that without Pashalo's control, the quartet doesn't have any way of controlling nature, controlling the beasts. It hits you what these four were. But as you close in upon the Iron Garden, its borders coming closer and closer, you can see the red beacons just yawn. You start to hear. You can't. Goddamn piece of shit. One after the next, shots fly past you, arrows.
Evasive maneuvers.
You watch as
Hey,
a
now,
boulder, a moment later, sails past you. And you look down to see ogres, lizards, and Gorillians amidst all the trees, firing projectiles up towards you. And a moment later, the catamaran is missed completely by a boulder that sails away.
Can I napalm drop these guys with the oil and a fire bolt?
You can try. They're very dispersed and moving quickly. There's no camps that you see around. They're just taking shots at you.
How high did that boulder go?
Pretty goddamn high.
Okay, how high are we talking?
Actually, you guys are pretty high yourself.
Yeah, we're
so
already
give me a
like
second here.
Because we were at 60.
It would have come
we double
towards
moved
you
up.
and then fallen quite short. Actually,
Onto anybody?
no, it would have fallen. They're firing it like a distance away. And again, you guys are in civilization. You guys are out in the middle of like nowhere, heading towards civilization currently.
Alright, well yeah, I'd say we stay at a safe height.
Yeah, just keep gaining altitude.
That's fine. You do so. You guys start to get cold, I want to say, and it starts to get very difficult to breathe. And I'm gonna have to start incurring exhaustion pretty quick.
We can breathe pretty good up until 13,000 feet.
Well, how high can they throw their rocks?
No, it's not 13,000.
That's when you start needing air.
Really? That's where it starts getting that thin?
13,500 feet.
I thought it was a little lower than that. All right, never mind.
Yeah, feet.
What's the cold ratio here? Actually, we're in the middle of
And
swamps.
turbulence.
So you know what? Actually, I take that back. You guys are good.
Alright.
Yeah, no, you guys are good. All right.
Because you need air after that point.
Yeah, never mind. So, where are we going here? So, okay. You guys are making your way towards thing. You can see down below the war taking place, like I say, as more and more are thickening together, coming towards what you can see as home, but clearly not as welcoming as it might be. And as you come towards the cliffs of said home, the ballistas on high start to aim towards you guys.
I pray to Bahamut. Or,
Is that how you say his name?
There's like a quick doo-doo-doo.
I inform
The
him that
vine.
there's a bountiful feast forming for him outside the gates of Erin.
The customer you are trying to reach is not in service. Please check the religion and try again. Roll me some religion, my man. Bless you!
He doesn't have to show up ever, but just saying, throwing that out to the universe.
You know,
Religion?
Cool, so we can fly a little bit higher than the Willis Tower in Chicago.
That one.
There's quite literally
anyone want to religion?
you only call when you need something.
20. And I prayed to him before on the rocks when I was just meditating. I've been a good little dragon.
That's right.
Just like, feel munchy.
But you could have been good this session and you weren't, and then you asked me for things. So you know, I only remember things this session. It's a very short-term memory.
The beginning of this session.
Makes things easy because that way you don't have to remember anything from last session.
Beginning of this session, I was on a rock praying.
Yeah.
I disbelieve. Anyway,
It's on roll tape.
damn. Actually, no, I didn't record it either. So we're gonna start the damn
Because
stream.
they were working on their magic.
It's some of the
carpets.
worst stream ever.
I was meditating.
Yeah, he-
No, I believe you. I don't care. It's fine. We're moving on, damn it. We're moving on.
Dude,
You win.
I am
Corrupt the
You
internet,
win,
turn
damn
that
it.
body cam off.
Dragon turned into
Yeah,
a people
right.
with an octopus.
I'm gonna turn the body
I'm
cam
looking
off.
for, like,
I smoked the
on the
first
third day, it looks to the east.
Think
And the
really.
fucking Muhammad just comes from the same
Arrested
day
for narcotic
as the
possession.
armies attack the city, and he just fucking.
I am not that
It's
good.
alright. I'm not even asking for help. I'm telling him.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a cop.
Because I'm not even asking for help. I'm just telling him a feast is preparing for him outside the gates.
Alright.
I'm not asking for that. Just praying. As they fly. Love you.
As you complete your religious phone call, you realize your religious symbol is going off. You answer it. Hey, you just called. Listen, I just want you to know I'm a gargantuan silver dragon. But, you know, I'm all this time, man. I just want you to know I don't really care about your feast. I appreciate the offer, but I need you to understand the feast is only a thing. I just want you to be the most honorable form of yourself that you can be. Okay, I believe in you. Thanks. Bye. Look, also, flash. And then you hear a click. And you're not quite sure what. But then a ballista shot comes directly out towards you. And suddenly there's a flash of a giant Bahamut in front of you as it bursts open its massive wings and deflects the ballista shot. And it gives you a wink. And then it just disappears a moment later, and everybody sees this.
Everybody gets one.
With that said, anything else to declare? That was your turn? Terrific stuff. I know, wonderful
We're flying
turn
at a
it was.
pace, right? We're just getting altitude, not just.
Yeah.
With that said, you guys approach a pond, and I mean, with the appearance of Bahamut, all of Arengarten now opens fire, because clearly you're the enemy. But no, seriously. You guys close in upon the walls, as the rest of the ballistas stand down, with your identifiers taking place, your biological markers coming into effect, and the whole of the kingdom suddenly fucking knowing all of them throughout. You watch as, like, literally wires are buzzing and swinging because your arrival has been registered. As there's a camera just pulling back from this giant black construct of a castle town situated on the cliff that overlooks the rest of the far seas stretching away. The whole of you all head off in towards it, and it's just eternally heading towards it. Where you were huge now, you disappear and become smaller and smaller and smaller against the still and massive kingdom in front of you. The camera pulls back to show the whole of the horizon as it crossfades, and a moment later, it shows in the court of the king. But he's not a king, is he? You think to yourself, some of you. He's just contracted to hold this end of the place, paid handsomely by the kingdom. Money is trucked in for his defensive things. Isn't that right, Dumbastra? Yeah, but there's more to it. Tell him. Oh, so much more. As the lot of you come upon the kingdom, your ships docking, your catamaran floats in as there's a giant black oblong thing that is situated next to it. And you watch as there's people assembled upon it that disperse or assemble, dressed in black robes, red robes, and a lot of them with head tattoos curling up their necks and balded scalps as they look upon you stoically disembarking from your catamaran. And I just want to say there's like, what's up, guys? And there's a whole bunch of like space marines all lined up, but like just the tech section.
Oh, the Adeptus Mechanicus?
Yeah. So my point is, all of them lined up as if they're awaiting someone. And you guys are situated in a giant dock that stretches out over midair, massive struts leading down into the jungle below. As you're disembarking from your vessels, leading off onto this massive, huge dock runway. These huge vessels situated, docked against this castle town, situated on a slope. Out across the expanse, you can see the whole of the orange horizon and the kingdoms, the storm horns, and whatever rocky mountains in the long distance away. As you disembark, you can see officials from your side as well, amidst the black robes, the red robes of whatever owns that ship, that vessel.
So we're on the outskirts of town. We didn't just fly straight to the castle.
You literally are at the castle town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. You docked at the castle town.
So I think you said we were just outside.
No. You're fine. You made it.
I
Thanks,
step
Sebastian.
forward with my cloak and I present. You still strapped me, but like I present Sigma's canister and I just kind of use my voice of authority and announce, "Make way! I return with my uncle. I am here to see my father. Make way." Like shit. Yeah. Whatever. No.
So tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Yeah.
Leaning Tower of Pisa right
in
now.
case I wasn't getting it across before, you guys are way the fuck up there, docking and such.
That's only half the tower.
Yeah, no, like the thing is, it stretches out to there. But you guys arrive and walk in upon the tower proper. Excuse me. So, getting to about yawn. It is kind of leaning, isn't it? Getting to a yawn. I needed you. There's bridges leading off. I could get like a bunch more centers, but you're just gonna have to take my word. The castle town is like all on struts, right? It's massive, it's epic. This is like an apartment that's stretching down. But here's the entry to that, and there's bridges leading off from here and one from here. This way leads to the palace proper, and it's basically known as Royal Row. Then there's whatever offshoot streets here, and these are curling around basically like a hill or mountainside that is situated here at the west end of the Farseas. So in the foothills of what becomes the mountain range beyond, you have whatever castle town that's structured there, and then to meet with the levels, they just basically do this. So people live at the jungle level, and they're usually spat upon because jungle level, who would live there? Fucking dirty monkeys. Meanwhile, the rich live up here where the dust is.
Is the city walled?
You ever see like
No,
medieval
because it's high
castles,
up.
how their toilets work?
It's high up on slope and
Oh,
right?
right.
Yeah.
Literally shitting on the surface.
Welcome to modern farming, baby.
Outside right now.
Modern is
You
tall.
should tell whoever is the head guard on the table to ready the defenses as we make our way to the chambers.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have that authority. We have to speak to Psycho first.
And
Because
Sigma
I'm
will have to
not
talk
the
to Sigma.
commander of our forces. I can't officially mobilize them.
Where did Sigma?
But you should at least tell.
Okay, I'll tell him.
I tell the guard
I
as
don't know, I'm
we
taking
make
to
way
the
in
because
that
that's my mission.
an army approaches.
Approaches 3 trees specifically.
Well, there's an army here too.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, Tycho was exactly
There's an army
what I
here
was
and,
here.
and an army approaching 3 trees.
I made that.
In violence.
I made him 100.
As we were, sir, you were saying, all being productive and shit, and then you all enamored by a mini dick. But anyhow,
You put it on the table, buddy. That's
whatever's
on
an
you.
antenna, okay? I don't have an antenna.
I mean, my
It works.
penises are quite fascinating.
Sometimes, I suppose, if you don't have one, yeah.
I tell the leader of the guard on the rooftop that an army approaches.
Thank you. And he looks at you and then looks away. His white skin with blue veins running through it, his pallid look, and his stoic demeanor tell you that you don't matter.
I use my voice of authority. I tell him to make way. We must speak with Tycho.
He looks towards her, and you watch as almost his eyes shift color. And he looks at you, and he says, "Yes, of course." Bounce you on my knee. You down the hall, Royal Row, as he begins to drool over himself slightly as he yes, of course, madam. Down Royal Row. And he stares ahead again, slowly getting back to his original posture and recovering himself. As he's it's like watching someone literally clean up their brain as they're staring out across the horizon.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just came out of the woods.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, literally, you lost consciousness for a moment. You're coming to him, am I okay? And he's saving face, but something just happened there. As you look around the place, everything is still dark and gleaming, shiny. Slight layer of dust. Definitely oily. Feels like home. Tastes like home.
Yeah.
Smells like old farts. That's definitely home. And oil. Definitely home. Yep.
Yeah.
We
We
make
go
our
to
way down to
find
the-
my father's
You
house.
make your way down along the pathways that Royal Row has to offer. This wonderful place that Erin Garden is. The massive city that is this place is itself in its full glory. Royal Row sits tall amongst the trees so far below. Its incredible exotic nature, palatable to so many strange and exotic people. If you could call them that. But you make your way down along the road. And I'm sorry to get into stuff a bit late. But,
Glad you didn't get eaten.
yeah.
Yes, I didn't want to see it anyways.
Listen to you. Some people need to see it more than others, okay? Fucking second class citizens talking about it. Out of turn.
You're out of line!
You know what? We don't need you. I like this one anyway. Oh yeah. You guys are there. Actually, I'm gonna move that just so you guys don't think it's the same place because I was totally doing that. And you know what? I decided, fuck that. Anyways, I fucking hate that. I don't think that's worthwhile. So you guys are there.
Get a bicycle mirror, put it in the corner there so we can
See around the corner. It's just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Sorry, this is gonna attach a bit there. A lot of space. But there. That there. Your passive perception is 15.
Yes.
Okay. You feel the Sigma shard, the tank, I should say.
Mhm.
You feel it torque against you again. I want to say it almost jumps against your body.
I hold it secure with both hands, so if it's like this, I have it tucked under my arm this way, and then I'm also holding onto it with my other hand.
Solid football run.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. You have it well and secured in hand.
And he's still strapped to me too, but it's to keep it from bouncing around and breaking the straps.
I'll buy that for $1. No, that's fine. You have it well and secured, like I say, well in hand, like you're saying, football runner. No issue there. Like I say though, you very much feel it do that.
Mm-hmm.
As you come in closer to the city. closer towards the city as opposed to being on dock.
Is this antenna?
Sorry?
I was just wondering what it was.
What's right?
The day. Is it antenna?
Yeah, it's just in town. Okay. So I want to say you see like all sorts of stuff, bric-a-brac, of course, littered around the place. There's supposed to be a door there, stuck in place.
Lots of citizens and stuff walking around.
There are peoples. Thank you for asking. I should actually pull out dudes. You see a lot of peoples walking around. You absolutely do. Sorry, what was your passive perception again?
15.
Okay, yeah. So, as you're walking along and seeing all the peoples, who else had a 15 here?
I have a 14.
You know, 14?
Insight.
Insight? I'm sorry.
15 insight.
15, 14, insight? 15, insight?
Yeah,
You insight that shit is wrong. How's that?
That's outside. Evil is amok. Evil is amok. Ooh, nerds. Kryptonite.
As you guys are coming in deeper in towards the city, the royal route, leading you along and such, I should say this. No, you do not need to see, goddammit. But as it stands, you guys are making your way downtown. And, oh shit, I never did that. Mind you, it didn't really matter very good. Point being, that having arrived here in town, oh my god. Having arrived here in town, having seen everything as it were, so far, seems more or less as strange as the Iron Garden has always been. Up ahead, there is this is actually the Royal Skunk Works. It is royal in brand name alone. You can stop in there and get whatever you need made, like all sorts of fucking things. They work in contract. This is a supply depot and apothecary. There is a slash there for a reason. And this is the Royal Clothiers. Again, royal in brand alone. You can get whatever sorts of fine clothing that you want. The Royal Route continues. It gets kind of bleak from here out in terms of commercial offerings. But you can head off in either direction at any time as the pavement spreads a bit from here. And find like housing or an inn or something like that.
Where
That
would
said,
I go
though-
to turn my crossbow into a repeating crossbow?
For sure.
Where would I go?
The apothecary.
Yeah.
What? No.
What?
The skunk works.
That's what I meant.
You just pour a little potion here and fucking whittle there.
Oh,
Boom.
Band-Aid on the top, it's no problem. Hey, very good.
Is there a black circle in there?
Well, I will tell you all that you don't have to stay with me if you don't want to.
So
You
this
can, at this
being
point,
the capital,
complete
you
your
know exactly where it is. Like as far as
We get
I
paid.
need
Ah.
Nesty to come with me.
that is true. That's between you guys. I just want to hear.
You need to come with me.
If you want to leave.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm
Take
interested
my
in getting
hand.
paid, so that means I can go shopping because I don't have any money otherwise.
I'm just
There's-
been officially transferred over to you, but if you don't want to come with me, you can consider your contract fulfilled, and it will be paid. You will be given a receipt that will be filled out by the board.
15
I'll
bucks.
stick around till I have it.
Put that shit
Maybe I'll-
in
I'll
my
stick
hand.
We'll give you like a stamped
Oh, what?
receipt.
Is that true? I can do it on tab towards my contract. That's what she's saying.
She is there to vouch for you.
Yeah.
In Aaron Garden, it'll happen. Yes.
All right. How much was the contract?
Excellent question, actually, and you have no fucking idea offhand. Everything having happened, you realize that you're actually not a part of this contract that she's talking about
How much
because
is 55?
you were contracting him for your own fucking purposes. What are you talking about being part of that contract? As the DM reminds me of your backstory
Right?
that you discussed with him intrinsically. But no, seriously, is he's not part of your guys' contract. You have no fucking idea why he's there. She, Delilah, is there. Or Draxus for that
No,
matter.
I hired her on.
You
That's how it
did.
goes.
So that contract is on you.
Hmm.
And
Would you say-
you have contracted Delilah and Draxus. So that's between you guys. The Iron Garden didn't contract you formally. You did. I need to remind you, you're not an Iron Garden. You are part of the family. Your last name didn't start out Iron Garden, did it?
Mhm.
Did it? Okay. Because you said yourself you're not part of the family when you started this out.
No!
This is why I stream, damn it. This is why I record these
Tycho is
on
my father!
Damn it, no, Tycho is not your father. You don't remember? Really? I have your father's name written down.
Sigma bouncer on his knee.
Yes, because she is part of the family. She's part of the family.
Yeah, he was my uncle.
You could have.
Creepy.
Yes.
My twin
Tycho's
and
your
I
uncle
came
too.
from
They're
one
all
of
your
Tycho's
uncles.
human concubines.
But they're your uncle through
You could have
marriage.
offered. You could have offered.
Yes, I have your dad's name in it
Mounts
too.
and blah blah's contract.
In any event.
Oh, well, yeah, we could just fulfill it that
Point is, you're still part of the family. You're just not Tycho's. You're not Tycho's daughter. You're his niece.
Then whose daughter am I?
You were
Oh my
married.
God.
You're technically his niece by marriage.
No, I'm a half elf.
I love you so much. love,
Yeah, I was
love
born
you
into
all.
the Iron
Love you all so much. Point being, you are his niece through marriage. You're married into the family.
Oh, born into it.
Sorry, your father married into it. That's what I meant to say. Your father married into it. You're born into it. Who the fuck is messaging me, and why is it an emergency? Oh my god, we have streamers that are trying to send us food.
Oh,
Really?
Who's watching us and who's sending us food?
I'll take food.
is it
Where's
the
your
vegan
take food?
pizza?
Oh, Jester, what up, Jess?
Jester!
Hey.
Oh, hi, it's me. Hey, it's Current too. How about that? What up, brother?
Send cake.
Yeah, I just started streaming again, by the way. Curly hair, my hair. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch. Does David Blaine have an aluminum animal? I'm assuming. I don't know.
Who's
Sorry.
David Blaine?
It's been a while since I've seen
Maybe
this guy.
it's you?
We have fans,
Disappeared?
but actually, I'm a fan of my fans. So really,
But he has to
Yeah, there's no
continue.
inject anyway. He's trying to. Oh.
Is
I feel so bad.
I
Holy
wonder if
crap.
the guy
Hi.
that saw me at the show is on.
Oh,
Sorry.
maybe.
What's the question?
I said, I wonder if the guy who saw me at the show is on.
Oh fuck, I have no idea actually. I pay so little attention because
Oh,
I'm
could be
just the
Riley.
worst,
See, Riley's
best
a-
streamer ever.
Or
How's it like to be a celebrity, Jordan?
Oh no.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Yeah. Shit, this whole bunch here. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm so mad. Spent $105 on music. They didn't go, oh no! I don't have the fucking chatbot anymore to like do the thing. I'm sorry, I am the worst streamer ever. I'll get that set up. I'm sorry, brother. I failed you. Check your Steam labs. Yeah, no shit. I should actually
No,
do that.
okay.
So should we?
Way more than pizza? Oh god. I mean, I just got the notification. I'm so sorry, my man. It's good to see you. Holy shit. Good to see you, honestly. Merry Christmas.
Can we
It's
all
good to
keep-
see you.
We all keep
Shit. I forgot why I stream. Because I love to play D&D. And then there's
Should we
people
stop
who
for
do
2
this,
seconds?
and they make it all the better. Thanks, man. That's super cool. The life's been good, just so you know. Life's been
I'm
good.
just saying
Everyone's
that.
good. And it's still the same story 3 years running.
Because
So,
I'm going straight to report.
But yeah, there's a whole thing. I don't know. If you stick around after the stream, we will catch up. So,
The thing is, I don't know if
Where
we'll
was I
chase
here?
to come back out.
You guys
Like,
were
if you
arguing
need
about
a
Alessandra's
technical,
lineage.
sign on this,
right,
Like,
and we were having an
something with my
intense
name.
discussion about that.
I'm not
And then
gonna
Brian
do
jumps
this.
in there and he's like, yo, blah, blah, blah. I'm
You
like,
always
yo.
said you're gonna do it, right?
Anyway, so
Yeah, no,
there's a
you
whole
can,
lot
like,
of
give us
more
the
than
one.
pizza apparently coming. Everybody say thank you, Brian.
Thanks,
Well,
Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Oh.
What do you mean? What's coming?
I don't know.
You guys
You
might
can-
be-
you can call in. I have what's called treat stream set up so people can send food.
No shit.
Yeah. I have 2 of them set up actually.
We would have to go
There was,
find
there was an
a
issue with
message
limits
that
once upon a time, so
to the
I
chamber,
fixed
which
that.
we have one.
There might be one right here. Is there a quartermaster right here?
Yeah, so getting back to it, Skunkworks, and just factoid, so everybody who's wondering knows, Skunkworks actually is a coin termed by. You know what? Does anybody know? Does anybody know trivia?
I do.
Yeah.
I recognize it, but I don't know where it
So
comes
came up with all that stuff?
Partially correct, but it actually came from an individual before it was a part of the American military's kind of cycle. It was. I'll give you a hint. He was responsible for. You can answer it. They can't see. They can't see your response. He was responsible for airplanes. He helped out with airplanes and the industry thereby.
Oh, was it the brothers?
Right?
It was not the. It was not the
rocketry or airplanes?
Just airplanes. Just airplanes. Maybe they got into
Red
some rocketry. They got into some rocketry later on. Not a lot of it. There was a little bit in there.
What country of origin?
America.
America.
America. Love
Is
that.
that
It
movie
was
with
not
that kid?
Ramstein.
No, unfortunately, Ramstein is not responsible for the Skunkworks.
Is that movie with that kid from October Sky?
He was portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio. The hints will continue.
Oh god, now it's right there. Oh, the guy that did Aviator?
Yes, the guy who
The
did the
movie-
Aviator.
the
That
movie
is
The
Leonardo
Aviator,
DiCaprio.
He was a germaphobe?
He was a germaphobe, wasn't he?
Yeah, that guy.
There's nothing wrong
Yes,
with Germans.
Lockheed Advanced Development Department. 1939.
I'm German.
It's okay.
Nobody can name him? Nobody can name him offhand? It took me a minute, but the name came to my mind, actually.
I can remember. I remember a story about it.
Yeah.
For 500 experience going once.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, tell you what. You have until I finish taking a piss.
Jimmy Skies.
And Brian's watching it. If you look on your phone, Brian will know.
Huh?
Alright, Brian, hear me out. Just type it to us.
I can see
I can
everything.
see you seeing everything.
Got him.
Don't you want us to level up, Brian?
Pizza!
I got
Nice.
the ancient Roman historytism, not
the
the
best.
aviation historytism.
I do, but
Can I roll? It's always a butt.
Can you roll? I don't know. Can you roll history?
It's only a plus.
is Dooley fucking with the lights while taking a piss?
Yes.
Yeah. Showing
Yellow
us
light.
what shade of piss he has right now.
Nice.
Oh, that's very neon. I think you need to get
We're
that
getting-
checked
we're getting
out.
a
Future
golden shower.
vitamins. Not the purple, but that
Oh, were they like Flintstone gummies? Because that gets pretty neon.
like vitamin D, vitamin C.
I was wondering what happened to our camera, but then I realized the monitor's covering it right now. I was like, why can't he see me?
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Oh, just fucking sneaky. No, I won't do it.
Enter doom music.
Ba, ba, ba.
It went evil real quick. What'd you know for this time?
My own
Not to squish them.
It's wrapped. Fine. It's my own.
Hughes.
Oh, the
Something Hughes.
poor squish 'em.
Howard Hughes. Yeah.
Oh?
Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes.
Is that right?
Oh, fuck.
Is it Howard Hughes? This isn't like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We each get shot.
Call a friend. We call Jester.
We're gonna ask the audience. Which poll?
Nothing.
That would be cool.
And now the audience will be polled.
You were Ben Richard?
Being Richard.
Richard Bean?
Going with Jimmy Skies.
Red Rich.
Pretty sure it was
Howard
it
Hughes.
was Howard Hughes.
Yeah. Sounds right.
He's washing his hands. Are you sure that's your final answer?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure we got it.
It was
Howard Hughes?
Howard Hughes. Is that-
Yeah.
Howard Hughes started the Skunkworks and then
Yeah.
Ren Rich entered doom music. What have I missed? What conspiracies are conspiring?
We were talking about the color of your piss.
Howard, no. Ren Rich. Is it Ren Rich? Am I wrong?
Howard
Holy fuck,
Hughes.
maybe I'm full of you. Maybe I'm full of fucking shit over here.
I'll have you know,
I thought it was
I
Howard.
could have googled it and he wouldn't have seen me. You blocked my camera with the
Oh,
monitor,
that's true, actually.
but I have integrity, so I don't know.
I think it was Howard Hughes that helped coin this thing.
If you
I am
thought
full of
that,
shit.
I think it counts.
I think it counts because that's who you're
Lucky.
talking about.
I will still hand you the 500 experience because I am an idiot.
Fairly we are too, but at least
A group of people with an organization that works on events.
I may not know what he was
Johnson.
asking, but I know the movie he was talking about.
Apparently it says when Clarence led a secret R&D team. I thought it was Howard Hughes. But Howard Hughes has nothing to do with Lockheed. But
I'm getting like a couple answers. One is Clarence
What about
Kelly
Scott?
Johnson.
Younger Bam Margera
another one's, like,
Wicks.
Herb Culver.
Bam Margera.
there you go. Man, I'm an idiot. I swear to God it was Howard. God! It said I'm going to go back in time and change history. I'll be back in a moment. Hang on a sec. You know what? Never mind. I've got the time machine. I can just do the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure
know what?
thing and just state that I do a thing and it'll happen.
It's been a while since somebody
That's how my life
referenced
works.
me as Bam Margera on
Damn
stream.
it. That's it. It's clear I can't do this anymore. I fail as being a streamer, a DM, and a human being. I can't
Womp womp.
believe this. Oh,
Oh, don't sell your,
I'm
don't,
sorry, man. But
come
anyway,
on, Duels, don't sell yourself short. You fail at way more things.
it's true. It's true. Disappointing you as well as my parents and myself and my kids.
Bro.
And I mean generally. Oh my God.
Bro.
Double down, always.
This is just it is what it is. Yeah. And on that note, let's continue, shall we? Right. So, fire. Yeah, let's do some fire. Just fire for you. Fire.
Can I spend all my interjections I've ever had for 500 EXP? Merry Christmas.
You know what? If I had a system to give you XP, I'd give it to you. I just have to set something up like that again.
He can live vicariously through us. We can get another 500
Maybe I'll spend some time and set up another bot. Maybe I'll learn to care again.
Does he want to test
Fine.
pilot Catherna Umbrus for me? She's, the big busty bard sorceress tiefling lady with purple hair and,
I mean, you keep that up for the viewers, and I'm sure they'll be on board just as much as anybody would be.
Well, it would give
D&D
him 500
fans.
XP if he wants to, pilot her.
Only D fans.
You get all that? Oh, he says he's a fan and he's in. Everyone knows. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Who knew sex sells? Who'd ever have guessed?
No,
Hey,
not me.
thank you, Katie. Thank you for being the sex that we sell on this show. That's
You're
all I
welcome.
like. I mean, if it's not me, it's you. Let's be honest.
I mean, it's
You're there
it's
too,
evenly
right?
tied.
With my big scary dragon feet, I think I can get some foot pics out there.
There
Just
you
puts his
need-
feet out there, suddenly we have like 1 million subscribers. Okay, those things smell, but man, the numbers don't lie.
People like those towns.
9 trillion XP. I didn't know you were worth that much. Holy shit. I always thought you was a green name. Turns out you got a red one. Or a purple one. I don't know how MMOs work.
I'll take purple, thank you.
Anyhow, enough about me being a dick. Alright. So, the new Vecna. Yeah, right. You know what? That's it, Brian. You are now our new Vecna. Brian looks down at you and says, not today. So, Royal Road presents itself. Sorry about that interruption, folks. Just a very old friend presents themselves, and I can't help myself because I'm an ever so social asshole that way. But as you approach upon the smelting skunk works that present themselves to you, done by a Clarence once upon a time, apparently, not a Hughes. Who knew? Apparently, younger Ben Margera does.
I didn't even answer. I don't know how I'm getting all the credit here.
Neither do I, but you know what? He'll give it to you, and I'm going to go with that.
All right.
Another source was saying an herb, so it seems to be a bit of a toss-up.
That was very strong.
Did you forget to add
Did
the
come out of
juice?
the bottle.
You know what's bad? When you drink it, and you're not actually sure if it was straight booze or not.
Yeah,
It's not typically a good sign.
No.
that's how
That's
I know.
Okay.
That's how I know I was like
Okay.
happy drunk at the bar. Is
That's
when
weird.
I had the vodka taste went away. It's like I can do this all night.
The problem with potato vodka, potato mash liquors in general, I want to say, is that they accumulate and they tire you down.
Do we have credit?
Yes, there is Black Circle. Absolutely, there is Black Circle. Exactly where you expect to be at Black Circle. I want to state that you know exactly where to go.
I'm gonna stamp it,
So,
With
Wirecap,
my
before we
signature.
separate, I'd like to
Um,
create a
and
meetup
then he's
spot.
gonna take you to a money changer, which we
Good
do have on site.
You want to meet which down at a pub?
Create a meetup spot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
A rendezvous.
I mean, you have a variety of different ways to do this. You're doing it in secret, or
you
you're
can do
doing
that
it like
while,
just knowingly. Are
I'm
you gonna
finishing
basically what I'm asking is,
'cause I
you
don't know
can
if
be
we'll get a
very,
chance for you to do shit.
very stealthy about this and not let anybody in the city know that you're back and notifying the guild to communicate with the guild. Or,
he has to come with me, so it can only be as secretive as he can be.
well, you can put him in a safe house, or you could, put him in a box for all I care. But my point really is that I'm asking,
Not going in the
being,
box.
are you being stealthy about how you're communicating with the guild, or are you coming out and being like, "Hey, guild, yo, what up, guys? I'm here." But in as much as you would do that, you'd like walk up to a storekeeper and be like, "The crow flies at my neck," and walk out, and they'd be like, "Yo, that guy said what he said."
I wouldn't be
Clearly, that means
loud rolling in because I got some sensitive equipment.
yeah. That's what. Okay. You can throw me stealth first off.
So, okay, wait. Is he not coming with me then?
No,
Yes.
I am.
He is, but that's not what we're rolling for. We're not rolling for hiding out. We're rolling for hiding out in the open.
Which is very different.
22.
With a 22, fantastic. Now you can roll me persuasion at advantage.
Am I just going off his rolls?
He's driving this boat.
Very good. My guy sneaks 20, great.
21.
Terrific stuff. You easily. I'm trying to DM here, man. Would you? You easily managed to get yourselves through the crowd of this place, knowing how the habits and the pathways work, keeping him in the shadow, almost like he was a burlap sack over your shoulder. Tailing in after him, being the good Kenku that you are, you find yourself, I imagine, more enamored with the sounds of this place and the smells of it than anything else once you're back. But you also know how this place works. And keeping your senses and your wits about you, make your way through in chase after your companion.
Don't leave
At your contactless delivery location. Why does it courier? Is that? I'm just texting him. I don't know. He said whatever. It said treat stream, but then he's like, I said more than that. I'm like, what did I hook up to?
I can see what you're saying, Jester. What the fuck?
I intend to, but it takes time.
He's
So
like,
you guys are in the
text. Don't look
smelter.
at me. It's like,
He would say that. He would.
Gotta keep our conversations running. See, like, setup, it's kind of neat. It's kind of cool these days. So in any event, you guys are in the smelting place, and as I said, the place smells familiar. It smells like home in a way. Actually, you guys are from out of town. It smells completely foreign to you coming into it, but it also looks like a well-oiled machine. Does it smell like a volcano? It very much does, actually. It smells like sulfurous anger and fury. But more to the point, it smells like efficiency and like they get shit done. And if the smell of it wasn't enough to give that away, the scads of swords and crossbows littering the wall absolutely do. Crossbows specifically that you can see of various sizes, all of them metal. Not a single one of these seems to be made of the usual wooden frame. But what's more is that as you stare upon them, you realize they quickly divert from metal to, is that metal? You're not sure. But they're black, they're sleek, and it might be obsidian, it might be stone, it might be maple, for all you fucking know.
So we've exchanged money and done this whole thing?
You guys are in there and have basically her sponsorship. She just has to kind of like flash her signet ring because she is part of the family.
She's got the ring.
But you're not Tycho's daughter.
I ask if there's
Fine.
if I can get my crossbow.
You even said your father's name. You don't have it written down in your notes?
Tycho.
It's not fucking Tycho.
I had
check it out.
Tycho in my notes.
I ask if I can upgrade or exchange my crossbow for a repeating crossbow.
They look at you and say, do you have 370 gold? Of course. They take your crossbow from you and throw it into the fire. And then they take a steel one off the rack and hand it to you. Take this with the honor of the Iron Continent and slay your foes.
This will help the followers.
Okay. I'm assuming it has arrived.
Yeah, so you got 50 platinum, that's 500 gold.
Okay. So So I'll add
You can ash into the arena. Yes.
300.
It is Sam. I'll be right back. There is something right.
So you also got 50 platinum.
Okay.
And I get nothing, because I'm doing this for family honor.
I'm sure they'll make it up to you.
All I did was my duty to my family. Why should I expect any?
Was it 300 flat or 3 something? What did you say?
Huh?
370 gold.
I want a wand of web. That would be handy. And fun.
The what?
A wand of web. So there's no repeater option in the items thing. How do I just write
Can
it
you
down?
do
I mean,
custom
yeah,
items?
just well, I would just
Oh, I'm
make
good.
a note. Just take a.
double action?
Just write down that I have a repeater and like, does it have automatic repeat? Is that what that means?
Well, it just means a repeater. It just all that means
Like-
is it has multiple shots
Woo!
loaded in it.
What can I say?
Like the
It's
bolt,
good to have fans.
like the crossbow that
It's
you
good to
have.
have friends.
Is that Mickey Pizza again?
No, it's not vegan.
Hey.
It's real pizza.
Aw,
Vegan, yes.
that's crazy.
Thank you, Brian.
Yum yum!
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you!
Man, I wish we could buy gesture pizza.
Oh, we fucked the weight ratio.
Yes, what's David Blaine doing it for?
Who's David? Which one's David Blaine?
That would be
Me?
our man Kirk, I'm sure.
It's the goatee.
Yeah, I call him, well, our group calls him Jafar.
Not too far, too far.
Yeah, if you've watched Aladdin. you will-
I've never heard this, and yet it's accurate.
Yeah, Jafar.
He even showed up at a party. He was his last character was a genie.
It has been repeatedly. I've just never made the reference myself.
Alright, let's check out what this is about.
Oh. No, nothing.
This is really good pizza.
And then like as a repeater, what's the? Is it like automatic? I don't have to worry about it anymore.
They are 5-round clips. You can only buy the magazines here in town.
Or he can make them.
Mm.
Yeah, just buy one, and then I'll
Yeah.
just copy it.
I can
You
reload the
can
magazine.
reload the magazine.
Okay, because I have a box of those.
Just don't do the John Wick thing and then forget to pick them up. Whoever wants to know something like that. Actually,
Who wants the Lady in the Tramp?
How would you do that with a piece of pizza? Would
Get
one
over
just
here,
start
Albert.
with the crust?
One gets the crust, the other gets
That's what I'm
Both,
saying.
like, start at the end.
Honestly, thank you very much.
And then a big dip.
This is great.
Ridiculously awesome.
Yeah.
Where is this from? What did I even tie to that thing? Okanagan Pizza. Right on, it's local too. Fucking A. Good on those guys for hooking up the treat stream.
Fucking A.
Thank you for choosing somebody local too.
Mm.
This is sweet.
Of course, it's like, oh my god, have you guys seen, what is it? He says, hello! And also, you are the on-the-nose Viking guy. I'll take that, actually. Yeah. I mean, it'll chop you in half. And frankly, if they had put you on after Ragnarok was off the series, they probably would have kept the series going strongly. It was fine.
I approve your message.
This is really good pizza.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that you could have saved that series.
maybe next
Just
time.
by sheerly being in the series.
Maybe next time.
They like give some shitty exposition and whatnot, and then the camera just pans in on you. And ratings go up.
I wanted to be in the scenes with Rolo when he was eating all the mushrooms.
Yeah, man, that series is so good. And then they killed Ragnarok because I guess they had to, or the writers were doing too many mushrooms themselves. They're like, hey, I got an idea.
Ah. The story must go on.
It all started going downhill when Floki decided to fucking get a little crazy.
Take off, eh?
I like Floki.
I like Floki too.
Yeah.
No, that whole show was just. It's too bad though. Sometimes when you evolve a story, it's hard to keep people in line with it. Hard to keep people on board with it because characters change, right? And I find D&D is quite like that actually. Like every season, the question becomes like, how do you inspire people to live their characters? You know, that's kind of my role in this. Is like, how do you bring the fun such that you have a world to have fun in? You know, because there's a difference between delivering a world that is just punishing you and a world that's punishing you, but you're still having fun. Like the guys who do Dark Souls there. What the hell is their name there?
From Software.
From Software. They're fantastic at this, right? So many people love their games. Why? Because they're enriching. You discover things.
All I want to do when I get home is put on the game that causes me the most fucking mental distress.
How?
No, that one's chill.
Oh. Okay.
That was good pizza.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Can't say enough for you, Brian. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And yeah, how do we make people use their imaginations more, right? Especially in a world where the old joke goes, people are kind of getting away from that. All right. So there's that over there.
Can I look for another item? Is this where I find magic items, like a headband?
You could probably find some good stuff around here, I would assume. There we are.
I
Set
am
that.
looking for a wand of web.
You can do so.
Investigation?
I'm gonna eat it otherwise.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Alright. Who wants the little table? The game wants the little table? Okay,
Yeah.
the little table.
You mean whatever our imagination makes it?
I think I'm actually gonna get from opening a pizza in the future.
I'd love to locate. Have you found your biome?
You don't know?
Hey, dogs.
You're looking for, sorry,
A
magic
headband.
item, a wand of
headband.
web.
He's looking for a
You can
wand of web, and I'm looking.
You're looking for a wand of web. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
roll
rolling 14
investigation.
investigation. 14.
You find a wand shop, and let's see. Thank you kindly. Apparently, I'm good at what I do. I think you guys are good at what you do. Just so you know. I think I'm very lucky to have the players I do, and I think that the game wouldn't be half as good as it is without the players that I have. As John Cleese said, you guys saw that video that I posted on Facebook. John Cleese said it best. You know, I'm more creative with people around me, and also these really hurting my buff. But anyway, yeah, whatever you said.
Walking weird.
I'm looking for a headband
Well
and a
said.
ventilator.
Well said.
Investigation.
7.
You find a wand shop, and he walks into the wand shop going, "Fuck! How you doing? I can't find what I want." And that's what you end up doing with a 7.
7 plus 1.
But as you're looking through this, yes, 7 plus 1. You walk into his wand shop, not finding what you wanted to find, and being frustrated about it.
Oh.
Like a good sitcom goes, as you end up in his situation, you realize that perhaps the way you'll find satisfaction in life is by helping your friend with his problem. Which is simply put, there's so many fucking wands here. That one is for clearing boils on your face, and that one's for acne. What's the difference?
A double-ended one.
Nope, single-ended. They're totally separate. Each $100.
Fair enough.
Do I see a wand of web?
No.
Oh,
Goodbye, guy. That doesn't count.
less than 20.
Oh shit.
God, it was a 2. Here we go.
Dude, never mind, it counts.
Oh.
No, you can't find the whip. Good, fair.
Oh, it's broken now. I think it broke it when it fell.
You're sure it's here, but you can't find the web wand. Meanwhile, Sarah pans against you as, well, darkness envelops you as you straddle yet another ditch, jump over the other side, and make your way through the sewers of this place. Sucks that this is the quickest route here, but it alleviates you having to see the guards. You're having a hell of a time. Having arrived at this place, my goodness, of all the places that you could have arrived at. Boy, oh boy. And when I say sewers, I mean the Warhammer style 3-story fucking archway sewers that look like they
Cathedral
can hold,
fucking tunnels.
you know what I mean?
towers and shit.
if they had them, they could deal with them. The point being, though, you close the distance upon the entryway. Just past all these tunnels, you come out of like the service works, and you come out to basically a lower platform underneath it all. The city proper is above you guys, and the jungle is still leagues, like dizzying heights beneath you. But you arrive outside the service works, all of the sewer kind of tunneling and whatnot, and are in the open air again. And there's one causeway that leads to the base proper, and this is kind of like the maintenance level of this city, if you will. Many people are aware of it. Not a lot of people use it, and certainly not a lot of people have access to it the way you do, with the tools that you have at your disposal. But delving into these subterranean, if you will, air quotes, areas of the city, you come upon the open air underground of the Iron Garden and the gateway to the Black Circle headquarters here in town. Whereupon you see what could be described as like an onyx palisade, like walls that have openness overhead and guards kind of situated. And this palisade is literally maybe 20 feet in length as it curls around and just faces out this corner, and it's kind of open air corner of the structure overhead, like the big city and all its main supports strutting down lengthwise, just like for almost a mile from up there to the jungle carpet below. As you come towards this gate, the gate itself is, like I said, it's like polished black. It's got a bordering half circle that comes down, arching around, and then finally overhead, another circle, just a perfect sign, and then several circles inside the crate, like a tunnel image. And finally, you see the guards that are adorning it. There's a mess of different individuals that could be called the guards, and quite literally, instead of like the traditional guardsmanship, they have, of course, a bunch of guys sitting outside. I should say males and females situated outside, playing cards as they might be, or
Dice in the alley.
dice and darts and whatnot, like all of the sorts of things. Also working on various vessels, I suppose. They have docked at the at this point. Like they have docks that are coming off there, and you can see hover bikes, kind of like literally like the one that you guys had docked at the main. So, with this all said, you come towards the doors there and make your way through the back doors of this place. This is literally the back doors of this place. Did you want stealthier than this?
At this point, I don't think that it's necessary.
Like, I can easily shift you into a maintenance shaft or something like that, as opposed to kind of the maintenance level. I can throw you in the maintenance shaft.
Well, you basically already put me inside the building.
Your call. I'm asking you how stealthy you are. I don't want to misrepresent.
Wait, so we're at the Black Circle right now.
You're at the back. So I want to say
Back
you're at
door.
the back door of it.
And you're one.
So there's a main gate. There's a main gate to a compound. The compound is more vertical than it is anything in this place. And you guys are at like the lower maintenance levels, where one come in for like, I have food deliveries for tonight's gala affairs and shit like that. I want to say that the Black Circle's like hideout here isn't a hideout. It's like a palace.
Right. I just need to know who is in charge of this specific facility.
Oh, this place is run by Xander.
Xander?
Yeah, he's a human fellow. He's rather tall, strong. Been in charge for about 3 years of this particular office. Yeah. Xander Guilfoyle runs the whole of the operation out of this place. He's not in charge of like the Black Circle network. So far as you know, that would be some sort of entity that you've known only in like. Sorry, hang on a second. I have this written down. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, no, I know. Sorry. Reload it then, you fucking thing. What is it? Here we are. Atramite? Did I not know? Name this guy. I did totally Atramite. You know what? No relation. So, where was I? Sorry. You know that the whole of the operation is currently being bankrolled by a group of druids, as a matter of fact. And the whole of the Black Circle, literally, is being bankrolled right now by a group of druids who, oddly enough, are known as the Verdant Grove, or the Lords of the Verdant, or Verdant Lords, something like that. Anyhow, you know that Xander answers to an entity known as Shedrashas, Azamite, as opposed to Atramite. No relation. So, point being, though, I just want to make the point. Xander runs this office, but Shedrashas runs the whole of your network as you understand it. Now, you just get to go right through the gate. That's fine. You got him in tow. You're allowed right through. They look upon you. You present identification, and without issue, you're in like Flint.
All right.
With that, you find yourself in darkened hallways. You find yourself in darkened hallways. And you guys find yourselves amidst the smells of sulfur and success as you with your steel crossbow in hand and you still looking for the damn wand. As are you helping him out with this? Throw me an investigation if you are.
Do I happen to notice a wand of light?
You already rolled.
16.
16?
Yeah.
He points it out to you. There's a wand of web.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one are you looking for?
He wants the wand of web. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
gave
want
you-
it.
I
Oh,
gave-
you already rolled.
No,
Oh, fuck me. What did you roll for?
I rolled for the other thing I was looking for, and then now I've stumbled into his
Crossbow.
shop. And now we're looking at.
No, I said he failed and stumbled into your shop, didn't I?
No,
Or
no
you
way
failed.
around.
They both
my God.
failed.
I rolled
He
like.
rolled a
wait a
one,
minute.
he
I
rolled
rolled
a two.
I rolled
Is it
seven.
Alzheimer's or the
Oh, yeah,
pizza?
no, sorry.
It is to me.
I
Alright,
rolled a 7 plus
probably
1.
Alzheimer's.
So you rolled an 8.
So I didn't find what I was looking for, but I happened to find. I'm in the shop now with him looking for wands.
Okay, so with
And I
that
just
said,
rolled. and
he's already rolled
Oh, I
and
thought
failed
you
at
bought
that
the crossbow.
and didn't find the wand of web. And I asked him to roll. Sorry with that. You can hold on to that
I got the
16 for
crossbow.
something that matters.
And I was looking for the.
But you
headband.
got the crossbow, not you. I am thoroughly mixing the
I
two
got the
of you. Fuck
crossbow, and then I was looking for a headband of intellect, and I looked, and I found the shop instead, and I found.
that. That's right. Okay.
And now
Terrific.
I'm in the shop with him looking for wands, and I just rolled an 18 for investigation.
Right, so you find his
Wand
web
of
of
web.
wands.
Do I also happen to notice a wand of lightning?
No, but he does with his 16.
Hey, here's your.
You're
wand.
like, hey, there's your wand, and he's like, there's your wand, and you guys are like, here's your wand.
No, we're-
And
let's
it's on
cross-
Earth, they
let's
didn't
cross
communicate.
wands.
And the story-
They're like, this isn't what I want. They just throw it away.
The
Tip,
store owner,
tip, tip, tip,
completely
tip,
nonplussed and
tip, tip.
unimpressed with the two of you, says, now where's my money?
Oh.
And at which point you guys say, oh, how much are they? And he's like, let's see, the one to web there, that's a level, what is that, level 2 or level 3?
Level 2.
Level 2? Okay, so that's going to be 500 gold.
Deal.
Done. He takes your money,
How many
you
char-
get a
how many
wand.
charges?
Hey?
How many charges?
Oh, actually, yeah, good question.
Well, that's your entire
Oh,
salary.
6. Fuck you. 6 plus 1 for 7 charges of web.
Does it recharge any?
It recharges every day. At dawn. That's correct. Meanwhile, your
Does it
wand of.
recharge all the way every day?
Yeah.
6 charges a day?
Actually.
Or is it like my wand where it's a d6 plus whatever?
Roll a d6 each day. That's how many it charges.
Okay.
Because I'm an asshole.
No,
Otherwise-
I think that's fair.
Normal wands, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, just recharge fully every day.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Like my wand, it's I had to write it because it was just. Hold up.
All right. Yes.
yeah.
While I'm waiting to like sign off on
Yeah,
their
it's a d6 plus
payments
1.
and shit,
Yeah,
can I
so-
roll
Oh,
to
shit.
peruse for a circlet of blasting?
Oh, what now,
No.
blasting?
Circlet of blasting?
A circlet of blasting.
Yeah.
You may roll investigation on this. 16 or better to find something so specific.
So how much is the one of lightning bolt? It's level
So it was
3.
investigation?
Sorry,
Level 3
stuff.
spell? Yeah. Oh jeez.
Sorry?
So it was investigation?
Lightning bolt 1 is the third
It
level.
was
It's a third level,
16
Okay,
for
yeah, it's
investigation.
1500.
Yeah, I got
1,500 gold. Ooh. Better get
Sorry?
it.
17.
17. Wow, fuck me. All right, that'll do actually.
Is it a young male shopkeeper or a male shopkeeper?
It's an old male shopkeeper, and you see his marriage certificates on the back wall, and you see darts stabbed into all of them. Like, looks like bullseye is everywhere, all over 17 marriage certificates. Each one has 13, exactly 13 darts placed in it in the shape of a skull.
Could I roll
And it's
persuasion
nature,
for
future
500
ex-wife.
gold and 3 little diamond things that I had?
Yes. You give him your gemstones. He looks at your roll before you're even finished and said, "I'll take that."
Alright.
Done. You have your one lightning bolts, and it has. I'm so sorry. It has 3 charges.
For now until it recharges.
No, it has 3 charges.
Permanently. And then
Oh.
it
And then
so,
it
sorry, it has a
recharges
maximum of 3
For
charges.
3 charges. It has a
Oh,
maximum.
okay. So you roll for that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then the recharge would also be a d6 plus 1.
Yes. Correcto.
I look to him and I say, sure, darling, you can do better than that.
Throw me persuasion.
6 motherfuckers.
He watches one of his
17 plus
marriage
6.
certificates.
17 plus 6?
Yeah.
23.
Oh yeah, she's a honey trap.
Oh, you still have these in here, right?
Lovelies?
Yeah. You're bubbly and whatever that other berry sort of drink was.
Very drink.
Yeah, there was another thing about that day. I don't know. I've never looked at it. I just keep looking at it like idly. I don't recognize that drink.
I don't know.
Sorry, as we were, sorry, is
17 plus 6 for 23.
okay, and this was for persuading, and you watch as behind him, one of the marriage certificates kind of bursts into flames at random. You're not sure how that happened, but he gives you a smile and says, "Well, it feels kind of awkward, but I suppose I could give you a little bit of a discount. Fine, I'll take 10% off. How's that sound?"
You're so sweet.
The marriage certificate continues to burn as little fairies start to collect and roast hot dogs over it. Hot dogs that very much look like penises. With that said,
We're cooking dicks.
he takes 10% off the price and gives you a nod at this as you have $150 off. Hang on. Was that the wand? No, that was the lightning bolt one. That was the web one.
Yeah.
So
So 10% of
He takes
500
50.
is 50 gold.
50 gold off, yeah, so it's 450. And then after which he gives himself a shake and readjusts the still on fire marriage certificate, spits on it, slaps it, punches it through the wall, and then looks away and it's perfectly pristine and it's totally fine. And you were going to say? Yeah. All right. With that said, everyone content?
Am I able to find someone that can magically infuse the wand to my mace so that I can make like a mace of lightning bolt?
We'll get there. Meanwhile,
I'm not gonna wait around for that, so I'm just
Let's
gonna go report in on my mission and bring Sigma to Tycho.
I believe in you. And I believe in that mission, and I believe wholeheartedly in where that exposition is going to go. As soon as we're finished with you walking into a chamber surrounded by opulence on all sides, you see a central figure with a desk kind of central to the whole chamber, but no chairs around it. It's a taller desk than most, and you realize as you walk into this rotunda within the base, you see a hot tub in the corner. There's nobody in it. There's a whole bunch of bathing suits that have gathered dust, and you can see a tactical map hanging up next to it that looks like it's also a bathing suit. But you also see Zed, the tall figure, depicted on the tapestry right next to him as he turns around and gives a smile. Hello there. And you see the tapestry next to him. But regardless, as you stare upon him and he looks at you, and he looks over at the guard standing at the door, and he gives one of these, and the guard gives a nod and gives you a firm pat on the ass and says, "I love short, great people. and disappears from the chamber, closing the door quietly, giving you a wink as he does so.
Got a goblin.
Sweat wicks off my guy's brow. Thank God I'm black.
There's a black cock joke in there somewhere, but in any event,
I would like to say before anything,
Ain't no
if you
rooster.
have a way of reaching Three Trees compound, let them know that they're under attack.
he looks over towards you, Xander does, as you see behind it. Like I said, there's the tactical map that's actually a bikini. But as you look towards Xander, you can see that there's tactical maps hanging around the place and such and so forth. And as he looks towards you, you can see there's a crystal ball, like the Palantir from Lord of the Rings. And as he turns his head, actually, I'll do it like this. You can already see where this is going. Yes. He turns his head. Oh, hang on. I'm not really getting that, alright?
Oh, he's infected.
You get what I'm saying. He turns his head. Yes, the situation is dire. It's very bad indeed. We have to do what we can. We have to do what we can to solve it. It is good of you to come. You have Sigma, you say.
I don't know.
Where is he? Where's the shard?
I don't have either of those things.
Okay. But you can bring it to us for the good of your guild.
Right. You seem like a fun guy. Go now.
So, you're going to try and excuse yourself, but to do that, we're going to roll persuasion to convince him you're going to do whatever the fuck he's asking, right? Yeah, I didn't realize this room was occupied. I'm sorry, I should go.
I'm gonna. Can I use the help action?
Is that mushroom supposed to be red?
You know what? I'm going to go with the blue one because it's what I grabbed, okay?
No, but like, is it supposed to be the same mushrooms as
Yes.
what we just saw?
Dark and reddish
Red line.
coming out of his head.
I rolled an 11.
Well,
Inspired.
leave that where it is.
I will attempt to
I'll use my
persuade.
+4.
Yeah, because you have guidance. Remember?
Yeah, that's 20. As the mushrooms are sprouting around at his feet, digging out of the concrete, he steps towards you and says, "Secrets run thick and deep in the Farseas." As he steps in, you watch as like they're sprouting out of his clothes now. And you think to yourself, wow, that was really serendipitous timing of me to show up just as he was getting infected. It's really ham-fisted writing. In any event.
Railroad.
With that, things are looking dour and dire. As the door opens up and the guard, who's got a knife in his throat and mushrooms creeping up his legs, drops, making a loud sound that armor and a body would make, collapsing to the ground. But more to the point is you see figures running past, shouting orders, and you hear and see magical incantations being cast, and individuals stumbling forward, their mushrooms being burned off before a moment later being taken over again. You realize you're in a dire circumstance, looking at the windows to this area and the doorways leading out of here. The doorway behind you leads to the main halls, and is not exactly presenting itself as a welcoming route. So you can take the windows and try to climb out of here. There's tapestries around the place. There's stairwells. There might be trapdoors. Who's to say? I'm not sure. But the question becomes: as you hear the violence start to uptake around the keep.
You want to try going out the window?
You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
Go for the window.
Yeah, I think the window would be a good one.
you gonna be his Jonathan?
What?
Jonathan?
Did you get the reference?
Yes.
That one alluded to.
Have you seen the D&D movie?
Oh.
yeah.
Are you his Jonathan?
I'll be the Jonathan.
I'm gonna have to ride you out.
I just want to say, Chris Pine did a wonderful job in that.
Yeah.
Everyone else, y'all did great.
So you're gonna walk
Miss
around it? Oh, no,
Rodriguez.
right over it.
I love you.
And who?
Rodriguez, what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez. Oh my God, I watched her in however many different Fast and Furious movies, and I was always like, you know, it's like Adam Sandler is Vin Diesel and Rodriguez is David Spade, but holy shit, the D&D movie set Pine and Rodriguez apart forever and ever and ever. Rodriguez is incredible. Like, that woman had no business, like, but at her age especially, my God. So then she goes out and fucking buffs herself up for half-orc barbarian and kills it.
What was the sorcerer's name?
Oh, and, oh my God. Simon.
Simon.
Omar.
I
Simon
love
Omar.
the actor who played him. That's like one of my favorite interviews. I was like, yeah, he's like, sometimes I just do really weird stuff with my hands. So, and wonder how the guys in the FX department were gonna, you know, figure that out for all the CGI. And then it shows the like head guy of the FX department just looking pissed. Like,
It was good. It was a cute fucking
he
production.
fucking made it really hard on them.
They did a great job. Great job, honestly. Great job. To the from me to the writers and directors, thank you.
All right, so on that note, out the window we go.
Mm-hmm. You can throw me athletics, and you can throw me acrobatics.
7.
Well, that's no bueno. I didn't roll yet, but I get a -1. Pretty fucking
Let's see if
confident.
they make it out the window here, and the whole of the world goes to shit.
10. Oh, guidance.
It's gonna be key on this one. At this point, especially.
12.
12.
I'll inspire.
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch! It was on
Oh,
17 and it rolled the 3.
Yeah, baby. That's what we like around here. All right, that's +1 though.
It's actually -1.
I'm saying because of
Alright.
guidance. Hey, because of guidance, you got +1.
Sure. Like that fucking matters.
So, with all this said and done, you guys go out the window. And which roll for acrobatics?
7.
Correct, yeah. So, you can't really spread your wings while he's
I
clambering
don't have
around.
wings.
Right, that's right. You can't really help him. Actually, no, you can't help him, and he can't help
So
you.
check this
Like
out.
that fucking
Reaction,
Dungeons and
Featherfall.
Dragons movie when they try, like, "Man, I really wish that guy was here."
Why didn't you do this before you went out the window?
Reaction, Featherfall. I am reacting to my certain fucking doom.
Right, so my question still stands in this moment, because Featherfall will have you know.
I didn't
This is the
realize
reaction.
we were on a higher level. I thought this was like a ground level window.
I keep describing how fucking high up you guys are, like epically high up. Like, oh, there's the jungle. Wait up. What part of this is lost on everybody? What am I doing? You're such a great DM, dude.
Well,
You're an amazing DM, Julie.
When they're
What are we doing again, Julie? What's going on,
So
Julie? You're an awesome
you
storyteller.
keep
Julie. I
saying we
have
were
no idea
high
what's
up,
going
but
on.
at the same time, you described us
Amazing.
as being in subterranean.
And I don't mean to single you out. I don't think this is just you. This is me and my self-questioning problem. Anyhow,
You did make it seem like we were subterranean and like got gallows in the back door.
I said the subterranean is still high up over the jungle, didn't I?
But Terranian,
Subterranean.
The
is
air
below
quotes.
ground.
Air quotes, subterranean. I know the air quotes were in there. I know the air quotes were in there.
I'm just saying, it doesn't say I
What's your
can't
passive
cast
perception on
Featherfall
it, Flo?
while
So-
I'm falling.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You guys are so high up, it doesn't even fucking matter. You're so high up, you will have the time. Just at the last second, if you can make me an exit. One more chance, Riley, to save everybody's bacon. One more.
Roll a real die.
One shot.
Because
I
fuck knows how
only
many
roll
times
real
you said
dice.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Bravo. He's already made of feathers.
I was
Like, he
gonna-
should be feather
I
falling
was
next.
gonna say.
I have the component.
I was gonna say 14, but this is one of those again mulligan situations. Just, that'll do. Oh look at that! It's a nat 20. Right there the whole time. So yes, that'll do. Just fucking barely, as you skim against the ground with a bit of a harder impact and a bit of a slope at the last second. The both of you take 6 points of damage as you roll out from the crash.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
The,
You all make it.
the classic Nestea where he just gets up.
Is
Fine,
that-
he's fine.
It is the way this is going, isn't it?
Every fucking negative thing that's ever happened where I live, my guy's just gotten up, dusted himself off like it's fine.
It's fine.
And with that,
Crashed the first ship he ever got,
It's fine.
blew it up, fucking got up.
as you find yourselves at ground level, this is you and you.
Scar's bad.
We're in the one shot.
Right this way.
I'm going straight to Tycho.
We're
I
in
got
the
it.
fourth floor of the other guy.
Tell me about the meeting with Tycho there. You head up the stairs, the guards see you. Yes, right this way. Of course, yes, of course. We'll see you later. Yeah. One staircase after another. One dramatically lit, dark, curling staircase after the next. You find yourself approaching upon the royal halls. And as you head in and you start to tell them about the terrible things that are happening, the terrible fungus at play, the terrible machinations at work, the fact that the beast people are doing what they're doing. The camera pans to show you guys down on the ground as you see the Gorillians silhouettes in the distance, and the mushrooms and all the trees and overhead closing in around you. And the camera fades to black.
That didn't go as planned.
Jordan, what you like? What you hate? What you like the least?
Oh shit.
I like a little bit. You know,
What sort of little twist for your favorite?
fishermen.
Yeah, it feels like forever.
No, just this last part.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
guy.
But the fact that it keeps happening,
Yeah.
the story continues.
Yeah.
Whew, those are not good rolls.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep way over here, because at this point, the dungeon master is now infected.
Infected.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, I like little twists. Keep you on your toes. Not everything goes as planned.
Not
What do you
everything
mean?
does.
Went totally the plan.
As
I
you
agree.
escape from your guild and look back towards it and see the whole of what is a carpet of fungus slowly making its making its way across the whole of the Iron Garden from underneath. Something strikes you and you're not sure what to make of this all, but what really gets you is the strange echoing laughter that you start to hear as you see in the distance the carpet coming towards, and from the tree itself next to you, you swear you hear
Sigma laugh or a kid laugh?
a Sigma laugh, not a kid laugh.
Dirty dog.
Meanwhile, you guys, during the credits, can see in the distance the white carpet of Gorillians coming towards the city of the Iron Garden. Andrew, would you like? Would you hate? What was your purpose at least?
It was sweet that we got this stop before we got into the next big battle scenes.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is about to erupt.
Sucks that you guys are on the jungle floor. How are we gonna get you back up? Can they get
I'm
my
gonna
house?
need to find my.
I'm
sword.
actually torn between having you guys tie down there.
Because I thought we were on like elevated streets. So like.
And really, did you think that?
that's
And,
what we
and
got.
yet everyone thought that we were on ground level. It's so confusing how this
Just like
works.
You really do that to us?
Which
After
is
all
it?
those epic saves I made for us.
Like him and I are on.
No,
elevated
you're
streets,
not. You
like-
are on elevated streets. That's what I'm saying. You are
Yeah.
high up. That's what the whole point was. That's why you guys fell.
Well, they did.
They did, yes.
Yeah.
We'll get to you.
So we're still on the elevated platforms.
Yes, you guys are up still in the city proper.
We're still.
But this
So
is
is
not
it
the
like
question.
Coruscant kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Literally.
Nice.
Big platform style city that's built. See,
So they
the Iron
they
Garden,
fell out of the
the
back.
Iron Garden isn't amalgamated with nature. It commands
Yeah. So they fell out like the back window where there wasn't a street.
it. Yeah, pretty much. But here's the thing to look at. Here's the city. Here's where you guys were. Here's the jungle.
Yeah.
That's
How high above the jungle kind of are
the city proper. Well, it's on a slope, right? So it starts at like 500 meters above, and then eventually it's at ground level. When ground level is built against the slope, but it's this built up
we? Okay, it's like
tray
a
of the
hillside
city.
castle, like a climbing hill castle.
Like a
Like imagine
Like
if
Baldwin-
like a favela.
It's like the Long Mile in Scotland, in Edinburgh. The Royal Mile.
all of that.
Castle
Literally
at the top, and we're up rolling up a hill. It's got cool to be stuff.
So what did you like? What did you? It was originally released.
It's cool to be in the city. It's cool to get the description of the city.
Nice.
And yeah, just all the gameplay was great, and upgrading was great.
I was trying to get to the fight scene. I tried desperately to get to the fight scene.
Yeah.
And then people kept kind of like taking a left turn. I was like, well, okay.
I'm wondering
This
who
is
the
enough
other-
of a challenge unto itself. I'll leave it be. And then I was like, oh, fight scene. Okay, we're going to start the fight. And then somebody takes a left turn. They're like, okay, that's a challenge in and of itself. All right, I'll leave that.
Given what a Draconian would know about dragons and such, how long does Three Trees have until the dragons arrive?
Depends on their defenses. And
Because
you're not sure of
They're
their
going to
defenses.
so like, how long would it take to get there? And,
Oh!
like how long do we have to work here until? it's
Not
too late to
long. Like
sleep?
what you know of this swamp and dragons, it takes mere hours to cross the swamp as a dragon. If that. It takes like maybe an hour.
So we're like dire time. Okay.
And I asked again, what did you like when you already said. Kirk, what did you like when Jay was released?
I enjoyed making that little magic carpet catamaran.
Me too, actually. That was good shit. Here's
Yeah,
that.
that was fun. And that was a pretty interesting interaction with the snake god. What was his name again?
Dimbastra.
Dimbastra.
Boss.
Yeah, he's part of the original Pantheon. What's your hoodie?
Ganja
Ganja
White Knight.
Lightning.
Ganja White Knight. There you go, Brian.
Duos. DJ.
Oh, is it local DJ?
No, dubstep.
Ah, dubstep DJ. There you go. Literally, it's cursed.
And
Okay.
super stoked to have that one win. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you guys got some gear out of it. It's
Yeah.
not often that it's not often that, is it? That I allow you to have
Good
it.
offense, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Well, welcome to the Iron Garden. You're gonna fucking need it. That's telling you
Yeah.
something. Right on.
I love doing
Anything
it
else?
about hatred of
You had your chance.
as I've worshipped many a time.
It should have come up. Damn it! I'm set now. Now I'm an angry guy. All right, Kate. Would you like when Kate was released?
I'm very happy to be home now.
not
I'm not. Well, I'm not feeling about the mushroom thing, but you know,
You're paying attention.
we're figuring. Maybe finishing my mission, or at least I think I am.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good thing we abandoned the people of Eastern for this. Just saying.
That's your dragons.
I mean, you saw when last time we fought dragon.
I love three.
You didn't even fight dragon.
That was a baby dragon.
You fought one baby dragon, and now you want to go fight 3 adult dragons?
I lived.
You were really far away though. You could tell there were adults. And you heard a kid
You
giggle.
said there was one large one and two small.
That's what I said. Yes.
Not good.
I'm very excited for my circlet of Scorching Ray, though.
Okay. I apologize in advance for anybody who dies next session.
That's okay. I have
I'm
my
immortal.
spell
I'll
set
live forever.
I could spawn in 3 trees.
That's why
I'm like first 5 minutes
I
writing
could
this
spawn
game.
as Percival in 3 trees.
That's true. Actually, that is very true. I'm not gonna deny that. And Riley, would you like? Would you hate was your Roman ceased?
I really liked yoinking fucking Skarsgård out of Dimbastra's fucking gullet.
That I will admit.
That was
Now, for the record, spoiler alert, that wasn't going to be deathly necessarily. I mean, it could have, but I think it would have ended up in a coin toss if you died or not. Because kids, am I right? Kids.
And I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like the whole direction of like how the story's going right now. Seems like it's about to get pretty real. Kind of excited.
Tell me, everyone, like what's standing out of the pedigree that some of you might know or have, of the story that you may understand. You have like a limited understanding from last year. You have no clue, save for what you had in your season, which has nothing to do with what these guys have been doing as players, let alone as characters. So I'm interested to see what everyone says so far.
Everywhere we are and going or could go is surrounded by armies.
Are they?
Pretty much. There's a dragon. There's dragons heading to Street Trees where we want to go. The spire is surrounded by the spores. The spores are also in. Like,
Don't forget
this
about the
city.
Grillians.
The gorillas in.
We're invading.
The gorillas are attacking here, and there's spores here as well. So who's attacking?
Are they invading or are they rising up?
I just work your spirit.
Bahamut sails.
Kirk,
Bahamut.
you've been part of this for a while. What do you got to say?
Well, I thought that sounded pretty good. Just the tension with everything getting attacked by.
No, I mean your perspective on like how this story has progressed from your first season to now. What you've seen of it, and what you think of it so far. Where you sit as a player.
Oh, it's probably been great. Yeah.
Oh, that's what from first season? Oh, Farsies be fucked, dude.
What would you say stands out there, man? That's what we asked initially. What stands out? Amidst
Everybody
the three-
keeps talking about peace, but this place has been in a constant state of fucking war. One after another, back to back.
Evil tar and spores everywhere.
S'mores.
Evil
This
tar.
whole place is
That's
going
nice.
Pinnacle of
Really
corruption.
delicious.
Rose.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Last guy we
Because the rose, Cropus, it means rose. Lucian and Vader and Hiron all have that was their crest was the rose. Yeah, Cropus means rose. It's a French word for it. But yeah, the Cropus family were the rose, known as, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the way that the story's going. So, yeah, like I say, what's the thing that stands out the most? I guess Jordan, what's the thing that stands out the most about the story so far?
right now,
Out of 3 years running on this story.
right now it's still the fucking kid.
Goddamn
The
whisper.
Osrin kid.
The Osrin kid still is the thing that stands out the most.
Yeah, coming around. He's
Well,
always
yeah,
there,
fair enough. He's still
fucking
there.
Guy.
Every
Can't even
time.
go and nap in a fucking weird ass solarium or whatever.
Yeah.
Popping
Yeah.
jockeys on us.
He has been in every campaign.
Yeah, he has him.
Never did anything fun.
I want to say Croman was in the, but he wasn't in the first one.
No, he was in the second.
Second and third, and in your guys.
Batman.
That's what I was saying. Everyone calls him Batman.
Oh man, me and Jordan, we laid the smack down on him like 2 times, and he kept fucking misty stepping away like a coward.
Well, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's a contractor. He's not there for any
We
fucking
almost
purpose.
got him.
Almost.
Our first encounter, he almost got me.
Yeah.
Point blank lightning bolt me.
So,
Even
so he's a
Thunder
contractor
Little
working
was
for
swallowed
someone.
in water.
We'll get you later.
Thanks for the pizza.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jester.
Yeah.
Take care, bro.
He says, go ahead, let you later. Are we still in the old spot? No, there's a new setup. No Christmas garage. No, I moved it downstairs. Right, Legends, happy holidays. I'll always pop in once again to try surprise duels. Always a surprise. Godspeed, brother. Good to see you again. Young Margera, Knuckle Bumps, good to see you. And Thor, hey!
Is that me?
I would assume you're
so.
Thor.
Hey!
I know I'm young Bam.
I can see that.
Fairly impressive.
Yeah, this has been it's been a pleasure to
No, you're
deliver.
David Blaine.
Yes, and like I keep saying, like this is the season where things kind of come to a head in a way. You know, when it comes to the far season, why is the place always in tumultuous chaos? One could point the finger in all sorts of directions. but I think the fun in it really is not knowing which direction to point it in. So, shit.
Not that one.
That one's supposed to be cool. It didn't. I thought it was half full. Damn it, that was extreme. Never mind that shit. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Oh, it's
XP?
How much?
everyone else, yeah. By the way, it takes
Saturday.
1300 XP and sorry.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Let's figure out. Next week is not happening, obviously.
Big day Sunday.
Christmas Day, I'm assuming is kind of booked off for folks.
Kirk, is that good?
I'm off all night.
Oh, yeah,
so
when we,
it's Monday.
I finished I'm gone.
I'm gone.
You are, yeah.
Sunday. Is everybody up for a Sunday game?
Yeah.
So that's
Okay, so Sunday, this coming Sunday?
Yeah, like 4 days Sunday. So
Yeah.
we good Sunday?
No, I have to be prepped. Like I'm leaving like either super late Sunday or I'm leaving super early Monday because it's like an 11-hour drive and I need to stop in Calgary and head up to D&D.
So you do practice Saturday or
Nope.
Sunday afternoon?
Because I need to fix the fucking car I'm going to be driving.
I have plans on Saturday.
Are you gonna do that day?
That's what they like.
Next day, maybe.
Well,
But you
no,
won't be in any mood. You'll be exhausted.
no, I'm doing it. I'm doing the car Saturday, and
Yeah.
then I have Sunday to kind of just get my packing and everything else ready, and then like super late Sunday night or Monday morning really early. I'm taking off.
What's the best garbage option?
And the EXP that was 1,300, and is that including the 500 and
No,
25?
that's on top of the 500.
525.
Everyone got the 500 because I was an idiot and thought Hughes started the thing. So imagine my surprise. Everyone had fun?
Alright,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
What was the verdict on? Are we just skipping a week or are we rescheduling?
Sounds like we're doing Sunday as opposed to Wednesday.
And are the
But no, you're out of town.
Monday.
Sorry. So
No,
you,
I'm like gone, dude.
yeah.
when do you leave?
You said you're gonna leave Monday.
I said I'm gonna be leaving either super late Sunday night
Yeah.
or super early Monday morning.
Okay, so
Like
we'd have to
3
do
in the
it
morning.
Yeah, but we're talking about playing like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I
Sunday.
still have to get ready. and everything.
Yeah, you still gotta pack. Although you can do that ahead of time. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Point being, let's not worry about that. If you guys want to do it, it'll have to be before then. So talk to me.
We'll talk on She's busy Saturday.
Yeah, you gotta get home. It's late already. It's ready to run. Alright,
Good day.
next
So
time.
we're at
Later on. Thanks for watching.